Hello and welcome to My Xbox and Me, episode 547. I am one of your hosts, MC Bixer, alongside the one and only, he's way too rich for his own liking, it's the return of Matt P Video.
Wow. Bringing off-air topics of conversation in right at the start of the new year. I see how it's going to be this year.
Discuss why you're so rich.
No. I just was, well, actually, yeah, you've talked yourself out of a PSVR 1. This is how this came about, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to take a PSVR one unit down to the charity shop. Fixer was like, whoa, send it to me. It's worth some money. I'm like, it's not worth any money. Come on now. And then he Googled it and it's worth a little bit of money. So
I actually wanted the PSVR unit because I don't have one.
Right, then you can have it.
I'm not going to just take that to CEX.
That's what I thought. Well, yeah, fine.
No,
then you can have it.
Of course not. I actually want that for me.
It's the world's worst Christmas present.
Now, Matt, the video games that you were going to take as well, that's a different story.
What, you don't want those?
Well, no, I do.
No,
he was going to.
They
could.
Oh, yeah, fine. You can have them. You can have them.
It's a whole different ballgame, you know?
Let's look up right now how much I'm going to get for Assassin's Creed Syndicate and fucking CEX. Nothing. Come on.
That goes in my Assassin's Creed on PlayStation, right?
Yeah, PS4.
That goes in my collection of Assassin's Creed stuff.
Love it. Right. You can have more, mate. You can have more. Send me your address. Figure it out.
All right, it's 125-666-789.
Figure it out offline.
Okay, perfect. Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. Thought we had that type of relationship with the audience that we just give out our addresses.
Remember when we discussed New Year, new podcast, all about Xbox, all about gaming? Let's stay focused.
No, that's not.
Okay.
No. Let's bring in the one and only, the man on the ones and twos. It's Mr. Paul Despawn. That's not what we said.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever said we're going to be focused ever. Like, no. Outside the podcast, we will be more focused. Yeah, we'll give you guys everything you promised. We'll do it in a timely manner. We'll be a bit more professional with how we create things. But the podcast is going to be a shit show regardless. It's always going to be a shit show.
And to bring in the one and only Toothfresh Crash, how are you?
Doing good. All about Xbox is the weird stuff to make.
Wait. Oh my god, guys, my fiance is an absolute moron.
What happened?
I love her, but she's an idiot. So I bought her Cluedo the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yep.
When it was on sale, so we could play Cluedo together.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't accepted it on Steam, so they've refunded me.
Cool.
Brilliant.
Get to buy it again.
The best kind of Christmas present.
Absolute moron. I love her, but Jesus Christ, it's hard to live with her. Anyway, back to the podcast. That's not what we said, Matt. Just so you're aware, we said that we would focus more on Xbox topics and things that are based around Xbox.
I meant gaming.
Changing the podcast.
No, I meant gaming in general.
It's still four knuckleheads talking about Xbox and sometimes other things. We're not changing what this is. How dare you?
Fair enough.
Okay, anyway. If you didn't know, this is My Xbox and Me, our weekly Xbox podcast. Happy New Year, everybody! I hope everybody had a great 2025. I hope 2026 is even better for all of you. If you do want to support the show financially, well, if you don't want to support it financially, just keep watching. If you do want to, patreon.com/mcpixar. Despawn is going to sit down with me. We are going to set up the mxam.co.uk URL, which is going to take you then to the Patreon. We are going to get that sorted this January, so I don't have to keep saying MC Fixer. We are going to sort that, Despawn.
Okay.
Love it.
It's really easy.
We are.
We should have done it last year.
I'm sure it is. Topic of the show this week, boys. I thought we would discuss our most anticipated games of 2026. I had a little peek earlier, preparing for the show, as I do, and looking at what's to come out. And I've got to be honest with you, 2026 is shaping up to be a belter of a year when it comes to video games. Like, a real serious year. So yeah, I thought we would just talk about some of our most anticipated games. Next week, we will do our Game of the Year conversation, which will be very long. I think we should do it live, so I'm announcing right now, it will be live. Keep an eye out on the Discord for a date, because we don't even know when we're doing it ourselves yet, so just keep an eye out and we'll let you guys know. And then the week after that, Kresh, I think we do the awards. Whether it's just us doing our own version of the awards, we give people a last chance for votes now, and we do that the week after, all right?
I can set all that up for people to get votes in.
Perfecto. All right. So Matt, let's start
Hello.
with you. 2026. What is like, if you had to pick one game that is coming out in 2026 that isn't Grand Theft Auto, because I don't want this conversation to be
Interesting.
boring and just be Grand Theft Auto, what would probably be your most anticipated game so far that's been announced?
That's a great question. I think, like, probably because of
That's
a
what I
bit of
do.
recency bias as well.
Mm.
It's what you do.
That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Because of a little bit of recency bias as well, and like, it's guaranteed 2026. Whether or not it hits the date it's got right now, I don't know, but I think it probably will. It's probably Resi 9. Like,
Oh my god.
I love Resi 7 and 8, as we all know, and I think I'm probably the highest on Resi 8 of the group.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see where this franchise goes next. The little snippets of it that I've seen, in press previews and stuff, look great. The announcement of Leon being playable in the Game Awards, cool. We all knew it was coming, but it's good to see. Looks very Resi for those sections. So, yeah, I'm really excited. And it's February. It's soon.
I get you on the soon part. I do agree with you. Again, I'm probably the biggest Resi fan in this Discord. Despawn likes to argue with me on the podcast. I think I am, Despawn. I think I'm a bigger fan than you.
Okay. So did you knew about
You're-
Ashcroft before this announcement?
That doesn't mean anything. Just
I'm
because
joking,
you
it's fine,
don't,
it's fine,
just
it's fine.
because you miss a reference or two doesn't mean anything. All
You
right?
have to remember,
mean-
Despawn Fix loves every aspect of Resident Evil,
Every
specifically
aspect.
the movies. He
Mhm.
rewatches them
He does.
several times a year in chronological order. and it's
Adores
his
the
favorite
Netflix
time. He
TV
always
show.
messages me like,
Mhm, mhm.
"Hey, you want to get on Discord and we can watch some Resi movies together?"
That's true. That is
Unfortunately, I'm
true.
always busy, so I can never join him for them.
Yeah.
Have you seen
I'll
them?
jump on your side here, Fix. I think you are the biggest Resi fan here.
He is.
Yeah, because, of
He
course.
is.
I think I'm the biggest Resi fan. I think Despawn's the biggest Final Fantasy fan out
I'd
of
say so.
everyone on the podcast. Crash, he's here
Waifus.
every week.
Crash loves some
Chris is
waifus.
the
No, I'm
biggest
gonna.
Gears
You know what?
fan.
I'm gonna argue against that. I think Fix is
Go
the
with them.
biggest waifus fan.
Oh, I'm definitely the
Every
biggest
time
Waifus
we
fan.
watch anything,
100%.
Like, I
Fix focuses on what they're on.
Oh, mate, there's no. Let me tell you, I've been playing Dispatch. I got a lot to say, but we'll talk about that. Let me tell you, women and me in video games. Oh, it's not a great look for me at the moment, but it's not a great look. But no, Chris is probably the biggest Gears fan on the podcast. If I'm being honest, I think he'd probably smoke us in like a Gears trivia. Maybe we do that. We do a Resident Evil trivia, a Final Fantasy trivia, a Gears trivia. I'm trying to look at
Yachts?
Matt to
I don't
get
know.
You
Matt.
know.
Matt.
Yeah. Place money. Yeah.
He's yachts.
What do rich
Yeah.
people buy? I don't know. Poor people? They buy poor people, right?
Not for a while. Not for at least 60 years.
Jesus.
Matt, what would you say is your like most knowledgeable like you game? If you had to pick a game that you're like, yeah, I'd smoke this quiz. What would it be on? Out of
Fallout.
interest.
Would it be Fallout?
Oh, I like
Not
that.
bad shout.
Yeah.
Not bad
So
shout.
my automatic mind
there are
goes
people
to
out there who know way more about Fallout than me.
No,
so-
but like
so go
from
Yeah,
the
but
group,
from
the four of us, there are
yeah.
people who know on all of these topics. There
Everything
are
else,
people
yeah.
that
Yeah, yeah,
know
yeah,
more
yeah.
than
Yeah.
any of us.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
But I think you'd hold your own. Whereas like in a Fallout thing, I don't know. Like I know a lot about Fallout, but probably not that much.
Yeah.
So
So
more than us four, though, I think you'd be good.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think you'd be fine with us. Yeah, ironically, it's not a game, but like ironically saying because we're on a podcast about Xbox, I think Matt would definitely be the PlayStation guy.
Oh, 100%. I agree with you on that.
Sure.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that. Anyway, back to Resident Evil. Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm super apprehensive. Do you know what? I think this is the most apprehensive I've been on a Resident Evil game since 7.
Interesting.
But I liked the look of 7, but didn't love it when I first played it. Like it a lot more now compared to when I first played it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm forgetting it's back in Raccoon City. Maybe I'm forgetting that we're gonna get all these callbacks to the main world that I care about, which is Resident
Yeah.
Evil 2 and 3. Maybe I'm forgetting all that because on the surface level, I'm just seeing Old Man Leon, which got leaked, Ashcroft. I don't
Which you
really
don't
care
know.
about Grace at the moment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Right this precise
Sure.
second, I'm not like sold on Grace. at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
I don't think they've given us a single reason to care about Grace other than the fact that hardcore fans know her mum. Other than
Yeah,
that,
I think
what do we know about Grace?
I think I am in an interesting sort of not unique position, but position that a lot of people are in probably, where like you don't have that reverence for the old school Resi, right? Like for me, Resi 2 remake, great, Leon's back. I enjoyed 4 enough last year, but like not a crazy amount. Um, and so like, being almost introduced to the series kind of with 7 and a protagonist I didn't know about, and the family that I didn't know anything about, and it very much felt like a separate thing.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, and I'm kind of happy for Resident Evil to be a separate thing. It's cool that Leon's in there. It's not made me that excited. Well, I'm more excited for the Ashcroft stuff. I'm more excited to go back to Raccoon City so many years on, but it feel like this new thing.
Yeah, I get that, but I care about my things.
Of
Which
course.
are-
Wait, it's I think
Me.
it's super interesting that
Exactly.
we can both be fans of a franchise from a completely different perspective, right? Like our lists of like best Resident Evil games would probably be very, very different to one
Oh,
another.
100%. Not even a question, right?
Yeah, and so like it's a shame that you're maybe not as excited for this one as I am. But
Do you know
I'm
what I think
very
it
excited
is?
to chat to you about it, regardless.
I think I'm apprehensive of it being bad
Sure.
because I think certain moments in this game are going to be really good, but when we get to Crash on this game, I'm with him. The Resi 4 action focus parts do not interest me at all. That being said, Resident Evil 4 and remakes is a great game. Like I played it last year, showed Haley it for the first time. Really enjoyed it. Like I say, and again I played it before then, but really, really enjoyed it. It's a great game. It's just a very different Resident Evil experience, even compared to 5 and 6. Like they are that Resident Evil 4 is a special game to so many people, but it's also the most unique Resident Evil game in its style of gameplay. Like Resident Evil 6 is like super over the top action in every single story. Resident Evil 5 has this weird midway between action and still trying to be stop to shoot, third person. Like it's that and that's what I'm worried about with this game, where like Resident Evil 2 for me is the blueprint of what a Resident Evil game should be. Like its gameplay, and it's not going to be that because the whole first person, third person, and all that. God, this one.
So just on that you just said there, the third person, first person. I think what gets me most excited about this new Resident Evil is that we are now getting the amalgamation of everything that Resident Evil's done, from the remakes to the originals to like the Village and 7. In the fact that they've taken all these different elements, and with Village, the shoehorned in like third person after the fact. But now it's like from the ground up built for both versions, both play styles, with 2 different protagonists that you can play in different styles. So it is that whole thing of like giving every type of Resident Evil fan, in essence, something that they're going to love. Whether they land it in like giving everyone enough for them to enjoy it is the thing. But I feel like Capcom can do it. And everything I've seen so far makes me think they're going to do it. But we'll have to wait and see. Because again, like I say, we got the behind closed doors look at Grace's gameplay, which is very survival horror, very classic Resident Evil. But all we've seen so far of Leon's stuff is the snippets in the latest trailer. But I still feel like they can do that justice. And if they do and they land both elements of it, I think we're going to get a great game, which is why I'm very excited for it.
I think the trump card, or like sort of the mystery aspect about like the whole Leon thing, for people who, like me, who's not a super big fan, that I talked about it I think last week, where when Leon got shown and I saw that gameplay, I was like, this 100%, it dips my interest in Resi 9. I think the big question mark for that is going to be the first person action perspective. If that first person gameplay changes the way that combat is perceived, I think for me that's going to be the big thing. And maybe there is some like secret glue there that can get somebody who's not as interested in it involved.
Did you play Village, Crash?
I started Village. I did not like it, so I stopped playing it.
There's a section in the sort of end of Village, really, which I think is going to be
He
first
knows.
person Leon Kennedy. Okay. You take over as
Yeah.
Chris very briefly.
Yeah.
That'll
Okay.
be what first person Leon Kennedy gameplay is like, surely.
Nope.
Why not?
I just don't think I think it's going to be way more Resident. You play Resident Evil 4, right?
Yeah.
Remake. I think it's going to be more that akin, and I think it's going to be way more 50-50 in terms of how much you play as Leon and Grace than it is the way you do with Chris at the Leon at the end.
Interesting. I don't think it's going to be very 50-50.
No, I think it's
I
going to
think
be.
they've already shown
And I
a
think people will be
car.
upset.
I think they've already shown a car that they got to promote. So you're getting more than what you got with Chris. There's no
Yeah.
way you do a deal with.
I agree with that.
Porsche and
No, sorry.
Yeah.
I agree you're getting more than you did with Chris. Chris was
Okay.
like, a 20-minute section, wasn't it? Right at the end or whatever,
Yeah.
if that. But I don't think it's 50-50. I think you play a
60-40?
lot of this as Grace. Yeah, 70-30, 60-40.
Either way, I'm
I
out.
think it's. Either way, I think it's going to be enough to either ruin the game or make the game.
And I
I
kind of agree in a
think-
sense that, like, you are better off probably focusing and doing one thing really, really well instead of what Despawn said of going, here's a greatest hits of all of the remakes and bringing Leon back and doing the survival horror stuff you loved and, the Hotel Benvenuto stuff from Village that you loved. Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing, like, it does feel like that's what they're doing. They're going, here's all the bits that everybody loved. All these bits are quite different. This jigsaw's going to look really fucking weird, but let's shove them all in one game.
That's always been Resident Evil, though.
Sure.
To be honest, like, yeah, no, I get it. I do agree with you. Time will tell, right? And we don't have to wait that
Not
long,
long.
which is obviously the big part. Not having. Do you think if it is good, it misses out on Game of the Year nominations because it's coming out too early?
No, I don't feel like February's too early for that.
No.
I think like
It-
December, it's in that December cutoff where people are too late,
No,
like
I
Indiana
think-
Jones
January
landed.
as well.
I think February can. It depends on how the rest of the year looks like. I think if you have a big empty gap from this being big to the next big thing, it's fine. But if we have hit after hit after hit, month after month, I
Yes.
think you enter a place where like Resi can get forgotten a little bit.
Agreed. Let's face it, Resi's not winning Game of the Year. It might win Best Audio or like something like that.
Why?
And I think it's still in the conversation then.
Didn't Resident Evil 4 get recommended for Game of the Year or nominated?
Yeah, it was.
Sure,
So
this is a
there's
totally different
potential.
ballgame.
No, but why? Why can't it win Game of the Year?
With the things that it's up against this year, I don't think it stands a chance.
Well,
Especially
Go on.
especially from a sort of judging panel voting
Mm,
point of view.
I think I think it's hard for however the year ends up turning out for GTA, as long as it's a good game, to not be the most likely winner of.
There's a
Game
few
of the
others that I think could compete. Like let's pretend GTA slips. I still don't think Resi wins Game of the Year. I might be wrong.
Oh, no,
but what I was also
I
going to say
agree
about-
with you. I just think it was an interesting why.
Yeah. I get you. And I think like Resident Evil 4 is interesting, right? Because it's like lauded as one of the greatest games of all time. And the remake was phenomenal. I don't know if I think it's like Game of the Year amazing. I'd have to look back at that year maybe.
I was gonna say, what came out of that year?
The other thing I think that is worth pointing out with you being skeptical of how good this will be, Fixer, is Capcom is on like an all-time run of just
I don't know.
great games. No, what have they missed?
They released the Ink game
Exo
and then they
Primo.
released the dinosaur game. They've released some sting.
Okay, the dinosaur game I was thinking of, Exo Primal, I'd put that in a bucket of fine enough.
No, but you can't say they're on this like. You can't
No,
say
but
they're on this
everything
run
around
when
that
you
is
miss.
so good.
No, they are. They
If
are.
some-
They are on like a. No, you're right, Chris. I can't.
They're a
defend
fire
you.
studio. Don't get it wrong. They're doing amazing. Like this is
They're
like they're probably like if you look at them, they're one of the most consistent studios. Let's not say
Yeah,
they're consistent.
they are
Yeah,
on,
they're-
like
they're
this
slips, but-
godlike run of never
What was
missing.
Yeah.
Exoborn aside, what was the other thing? You were talking
Exo
about?
Primal.
Um,
Exo Buzz that out, yeah.
Oh,
What's
yeah, you
the
know.
game? There was like demons and stuff, and you open portals, and it's a tower defense game.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I do know what you're talking about.
Begins with an O. I'm forgetting the name. Flipping my-
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Omaki? No, it's not that. It's the remake. No, not that.
okay,
Yeah,
fair
I
enough.
can't think
Well,
of it, but
fine.
yeah.
Fine.
You're not. I think people would agree with you, Matt. I think Capcom's probably my favorite studio that are releasing games in 2026. Because if you look at what they're releasing, right? Pragmata, Resident Evil, and Onimusha.
Yeah.
Who else
Pragmata
is
looks great as
releasing
well.
free games? Those three. Who else is releasing? Again, Pragmata, I don't know yet because I haven't played it. I didn't play the demo yet either. But Crash told me it's pretty good.
It's really good.
Yeah. Like, who else is releasing free titles we hope of that caliber if they all come out and do well in 1 year? Nobody.
Xbox.
I also think like even when you look at their
We get to them.
failures,
Yeah, look at them.
even when you look at
PlayStation,
their
maybe?
failures, you do have a bit of a plus side to them in that they are still trying stuff. They're not sticking to like this. They could have easily done like we're doing really good with Resident Evil. We can go into this horror Dino Crisis
Yeah.
game and put that out and do something
Yeah.
good. They
When-
still
yeah.
tried something different.
Yeah,
Just-
when it fails on something unique. It's not failing on a tried and tested
That's true.
thing.
That is true. 2024, if we look at their 2024, they had Ace Attorney, Marvel vs. Capcom Collection, Dragon's Dogma. Year after that, Monster Hunter Wilds. A few other bits this year as well. No, I think it was just Monster Hunter Wilds last year, and then what I just said previous for 2026. So pretty good. Pretty good
Yeah.
the last few years. Very consistent compared to everybody else. And the volume of game in which they put out as well is very impressive.
And just
Yeah.
as a side note, on the year that Resident Evil 4 released, yeah, there was no way it was going to win Game of the Year because it was the same year as Tears of the Kingdom, Hogwarts Legacy, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man
There you go, that's
2,
what-
Phantom Liberty, Diablo, and Alan Wake 2.
And it's a remake.
Yeah, for
Say
sure.
what you want, it's a remake. So
Yeah.
very hard to re-impress people for the first time the way you did the first time. Words. Moving on, Crash. I'm gonna come to you for your what you got
Yeah,
for me. Most
um,
anticipated game.
We talked about it a little bit already. Pragmata. I am
Ah.
so excited for this game after the demo. We've talked about it a few times, and it's always like a point of like either gonna really work or it's gonna really not work. I played that demo and it was like this just it works in a way that it shouldn't work, and it's very fun. Every moment of that game is super enjoyable from that demo. Story is kind of whatever. That's the biggest question mark, but that is a game where I'm looking forward to it strictly for the way that game played. It was a very
Yeah.
fun and fresh experience that I'm super looking forward to.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Like the story around the team as well, being this like really young team of like people who were pulled off other projects to be like, just go make something really fucking cool that you care about. And they're like, here's Pragmata, and it's awesome. It's had a fair few delays, but I'm also very optimistic and excited for it.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
a
too
good
worried
name
about
for
the
it.
delays, mainly because, like you said there, it's a relatively new studio, so getting those processes down, like someone who's a veteran can do. You know, I expect those delays, but yeah, like you say, like the demo from everything that I've heard from you, Crash, and other people is really good. Again, it's that whole thing of like, I'm excited to see Capcom do something new again. Like, is this the new unique title that actually hits? It sounds like it might. So yeah, and I'm very excited. But again, I like you. I haven't played the demo yet. I'm very excited to. Just finding time in between.
I'm not big on demos. So
Yeah. I'm
my
generally
problem
not.
is I got burnt
Go
with
on.
Back for Blood. In terms of I
Okay.
played Back for Blood for 40 hours during its beta/demo
Okay, yeah.
phase, where like I'm now like, okay, I try and stay away from demos as much as I possibly can, which probably is unfair, but yeah.
So I'm with you on that. For games that are like, you look at them and go like, I know exactly how this is going to play and how it's going to feel. It's like Back for Blood is like prime example, like it's Left 4 Dead. I know how it's going to play. Pragmata, the run up to this, like everyone was like, how is this actually going to play and how's it going to work and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the mechanics look weird and it looks like it takes you out of combat and it doesn't work well, and it's very disjointed. But like you say, from everything we've heard, it works really well and it's a really unique element. So like these are the kind of things where like I would want a demo to get a feel of what it's going to play like before I decide to jump in, especially with it being, like I say, a unique play style and a unique game from Capcom. I'm a bit less inclined to just drop money on it until I know how it feels and how it plays. So yeah, this is why I kind of like I'm excited to jump into that demo before it drops.
Enough. Matt, go on, you gonna say something?
No. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. But for the only thing I will add on to that is, if the story isn't good, I'm not interested. Like,
Mhm.
I'm playing that game for the story more
The
than
whole experience.
if the
yeah.
gameplay's great, fantastic. But I really do want a good story, and
Seems
I
like it's
do
an
enjoy
interesting enough
Capcom
story.
stories, so
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
that works in my favor. The things that everyone says this sucks, I usually like. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Despawn, you got one you want to throw at me for most anticipated?
Yeah. My problem is it's one of those games that like I keep saying like I'm sick of seeing this game. I've seen enough, but it's mainly just I want to get hands on it now. Crimson Desert,
Mm,
like
Yep.
the game that looks like it's got everything and the kitchen sink in it,
Yes.
but like every element of it looks great. And if they manage to pull off what they're trying to do, I think like it's a genuine game of the year contender. But like massive action RPG, looks like Souls like levels, boss fights, an open world where you can look like you can do pretty much anything to like the level of like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 levels of like just you see it in the distance, you can walk to it and you can build a life in a town kind of thing. Like everything about this game looks like it's not real, but I'm so hopeful that it is.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I'm very much looking forward to it now that I'm in my RPG bag as well. To be honest with you, I've been more into it lately, which is really weird. It's weird how it's weird as you get older, your tastes change, right? Like right now, like I went from like GTA roleplay, like heavy on that, right? Which I've been getting the itch to go back really badly, so I just started playing Baldur's Gate instead, and I was like, perfect. That works. Like, I don't need that in my life anymore, or at least at the moment. Where like I'm very much like, yeah, no, role playing games is where it's at for me at the moment. And like even watching me and Haley play Dispatch, and so I did my playthrough and she's doing her playthrough. We played it back to back, and she plays every game as an RPG, which is really weird. Like I'm playing Dispatch and I'm making decisions that I want to make for the character, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't do that. She sees how the story is playing out and plays it how the character would react to it. And I'm like, huh, that's such a unique, well, at least for me, that's such a unique way of playing this game where I'm there like, but he did this. And she's like, yeah, but that's not how he would feel. And I'm like, damn, we play games so differently. That's what makes them cool and special. So,
For sure.
no, I'm looking forward to it as well. From what we've seen, it looks really fun. I assume everyone on this podcast is going to play that, though, to be honest with you.
I'll for sure play it. I don't think it's as anticipated for me. Of the people I know who have played it, they have not thoroughly enjoyed it.
Right.
Or I should say, enjoyed it at all. So
Fantastic.
I think I'm more skeptical on it.
That's a game journal, though, guys. Don't worry. It's 10 out of 10. Game.
Sure. I mean, could they figure out the double jump?
Too much
Probably
water.
not.
Crash, you looking forward to it?
I've been looking forward to it since it was first shown. The studio that's making it has made a game with a very good combat system. They're the same team that made Black Desert Online, which is a MMO. Like people talk about it for its combat all the time, and that is probably the thing I'm most excited for of how fluid and free flowing the combat is. A lot of people who have played it have described it as sort of being this amalgamation of like a fighting game experience to a degree, where you can do knockups and like interact in different ways with different abilities. And so that's very exciting. And then every new thing that comes out about this game of like, oh, you can have this giant mech that you can fly around if you go and do that quest or whatever. I think all that stuff is just cool. It sounds fun. It sounds like it's going to be a fun world to run around in.
Pearl Abyss, by the way, studio, for people who don't know who's making the game. All right. Well, what am I most looking forward to this year? Mario. No, I'm joking. Fable has to be. Fable 100% has to be the game that I'm most looking forward to. Became a huge fan of Fable with 2 and 3. Actually, still never played number 1 all this time. There was a remake that came out that I never even checked out. I bought it and then never played it. And obviously, we've been waiting for this now. You're right. We've been waiting for this now for so long. Combat, man. That's all. The only thing that can make this game not good, in my opinion, is the combat system. And if they don't nail that, then we're in a terrible place. But I really do believe in Playground. I really do believe this is going to be their Horizon Zero Dawn in terms of like a franchise, obviously a little bit different because it's not a brand new IP, but a franchise that's beloved by people, Xbox players, PlayStation players, because this would have came out in the height of the Xbox 360 generation, Fable 2 and 3. So you can have people who had that console that will still know about Fable, so they'll be interested in it. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to that. The world of what we've seen so far looks amazing. I think as soon as I think of Fable, I think of like, buying all the houses, kicking everybody out, and raising the prices of rent. Like, as long as it has the heart of what Fable is to me, they can't really get this wrong. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most is the heart of it. And so yeah, that's probably my most anticipated game this year, over Resident Evil, over GTA as well, to be honest with you, because GTA for me is GTA. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for GTA. But I'm going to probably live in GTA for a lot longer than I'm going to live in Fable. I'm looking forward to GTA. To me, it's like more than a video game in a weird way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a weird thing that's mixed in my business as well. And like Fable is just like, I'll get to sit down, play Fable, enjoy that experience, and then move on. Where like GTA, obviously, I won't get to do that. But we'll talk about GTA in a second, I'm sure. Any other games anyone wants to mention? I'm looking down this list really quickly. It's like there's not that much announced, but we know there's a lot more that is due to be announced in 2026, especially from Xbox alone. Obviously, we're recording this the first week in January 3rd. The January Developer Direct, that's what it's called, will be announced relatively soonish, we assume, and then I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of release dates for most thing Xbox. So we'll talk about that again soon. But it's hard to like get hyped for Forza. It's hard to get hyped for Clockwork or any of these other titles at this moment in time until we know when they release, right? Especially talking about what we're looking forward to in 2026. But yeah, Crash, go on.
Phantom Blade Zero. I think every time I see it, it looks better and better, and like a firm release date. That's something that I'm very much so looking forward to this year, especially because I expected it to be a little bit more grounded, Souls-like ish experience, but it seems to be a little bit more bombastic, a little bit more aggressive with the combat and stuff like that. And so it looks very cool to me, and I'm very, very much looking forward to that.
Shame it's not coming to Xbox.
Wah.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm sure it will. I have no doubt.
A year later or something like that, 6 months down the line.
Published by S Game. I imagine in a year's time, this game comes out on Game Pass, or maybe not Game Pass, but definitely releases on Xbox eventually. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking because I got the trailer up. It is marked on the trailer for the release date that it is a 12-month exclusive. So,
there you go.
There you go.
September 9th that comes up. So yeah, you got something.
I got a few little ones to throw out if you want them.
Please.
High on Life 2. That's coming out in February. If you liked High on Life 1, you're going to like High on Life 2. I realized that there's a series of Rick and Morty on Netflix that I haven't seen yet, so I've been enjoying that. Is it brand new on there? I thought I just missed it. But...
New season.
New season.
Reanimal. Played Little Nightmares 3 this year for a bit. Last year, I should say.
Yeah.
Didn't really enjoy it. Liking the look of Reanimal. Looks a bit more hardcore.
Same studio, right? They made the first two?
Yes. Some people from
not the same studio, but this that's what I mean. Same developers.
Made their new studio. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, published by THQ as well. I like the look of this as well, to be honest with you. Co-op. Have to play this co-op though, for me. It's one of those games that needs to be played in co-op.
Yeah, and I played Little Nightmares 3 in co-op, and we put in like an hour and a half, and I was like...
Wait, you played Little Nightmares 3?
Is that the one that came out last year?
Yeah. So that wasn't made by this team. You know that, right?
No, I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, Despawn's right. This team made Little Nightmares 1 and 2, splintered off, went to go make this.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Little Nightmares 3 cooks up somewhere with some people. And it was good. It was fine, but it wasn't what I wanted.
Little Nightmares 1 and 2,
Yeah. Replaced, coming out in March.
Mm-hmm.
This looks really cool. Cool art style, cyberpunky, just looks cool. maybe a little bit worried because I don't think that team have made a lot before. But I have faith.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. Like that's one of my like most anticipated ones as well. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, the fact that they keep getting delayed and stuff because they are based in the Ukraine. So that will have a massive knock-on effect.
Of course.
But everything that they've shown for that game so far has me super excited. Like I love the pixel art style. I love that they're kind of like, it feels like they're pushing that style of artwork to like the nth degree. Like it's super cinematic, but like using like pixel art. The combat system looks cool. The traversal looks interesting. Like everything about this game looks interesting to me. So yeah, I'm very hyped for it.
Me too.
Now we've got release date as well.
Me free.
Me
Looking
four.
forward to it as well.
The other one I was
And-
going to throw out was Mouse PI for Hire, which
Oh, yeah.
is Doom meets Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
And I'm keen.
Well,
Looks
like,
we'll see.
Cuphead.
I think it's one of those games that's going to do really, really, really well when it comes out. Indie darling type style game. It's either going to be that or it's going to be horrible. Simple as. Because people have been waiting so long for it, right?
Yeah.
I'd also
I think
totally
that's the
forgotten
thing.
about 2 coming out in May that I know you're excited for as well, Fix. Maybe not,
007
actually,
and
the first one.
Batman. We were going to get there.
Yes.
You're not the
Okay,
only one
sorry.
talking about video games here, Matt. Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
I thought we were
Let's
wrapping
build
up.
on
I
this
just wanted
podcast.
to
Like, I
rattle
gotta
off
get
a
my
few.
words in. I gotta get everything out of there.
I thought you were
We
wrapping
can
it up. I
start-
needed to get him in.
No. I was just, I'm just opening the conversation. 007, we'll start there, I guess. Just shut up on this game now. Like, hurry up. Just put it out. Don't need to see any more. Obviously, it did get delayed already. A couple of months. I'm fine with that. Polish. I think this is like Crash. I think you said it when we spoke about it, right? This is it might be Despawn actually. Sounds like a Despawn comment. But this is the first game they're making outside of Hitman.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, this is a big deal. You forget how big James Bond is. You forget how big James Bond games are as well. Like they are all the way from GoldenEye all the way through. They've been releasing consistently. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. Chris, you're looking forward to it as well. We're talking about the stealth, right?
Yeah.
It's just, can they now what makes Hitman fun?
Mm-hmm.
Is the hardest part, right? Because that's what people are going to compare it to. But they need to nail that while also adding a AAA level onto it as well.
Yeah.
So,
It has to be Hitman levels of fun, and it has to be a more polished or cleaner experience than Hit.
Yeah.
Right. And I think but like some of that impolish is kind of what makes Hitman fun. So it's where do you find the right balance in that?
Yeah, I think they're gonna do it. I genuinely do. Like I've spent a lot of time watching the breakdowns, like the deep dives and all that kind of stuff, and like they showed quite a bit of like you've got open-ended ways into missions and things like that. So you can go all guns blazing. You can use the stealth route. There are multiple ways to do it. So I think they're going to nail that element. But again, like you say, if they also need, which is the biggest part for me and the biggest unknown, is they need to nail the story. Like it has to feel like a James Bond story that we know and love, and feel like it fits in that universe without it just being like Hitman reskinned. And that's my kind of biggest takeaway of like I'm my biggest unsure right now is if they're going to do that part. But I have faith. I feel like they can.
Agreed. Matt mentioned it, so I'll mention it because it is up there on my list of games to play, especially in May. Lego Batman. As I've become a big Batman fan, as everyone knows, let me make that very clear, a big The Batman fan. Any other Batman can suck it. I'm joking.
Whoa.
I'm joking.
Pucker up,
Almost
mate.
watched
Okay.
Batman. They didn't have the Batman on the plane, but I did almost watch finally, because I've not seen the Christian Bale Batman films.
What?
Did we know this? This is
Yeah,
a wrinkle
no.
in this like
No.
love
New
of
Lauren
Batman
Locked in 2026?
No, I love the Batman.
He's been
Okay.
very clear about like which Batman he loves. I
I
don't
know
know
that.
if
but
I don't
didn't know he wasn't
think Fix
comparing
likes, I don't think Fix will like the the Christian Bale Batman.
No, I will.
Oh.
I like.
You think so?
I've seen. It's one of those films that has definitely been on in the background while I've been doing things. I remember I definitely have seen one of them. There was one Christmas that my friend Jack came around, and like he
Shout out
was
Jack.
hype on shout out Jack. The reason I got into IGN because of Jack. So shout out Jack. Wouldn't be doing this without him. But I remember he brought it around to my mum's house, and we're sitting in the front room playing games. He's like, guys, you've got to watch this, and slides it into the Xbox 360. Like, all right, I guess this is what we're doing now. So, but it's one of those ones where I haven't sat down and actually watched it. It was on
Yeah.
while talking. But
Yeah.
yeah, Matt, you got to
Yeah.
remember, which I won't be doing anymore because it's my New Year's resolution to not do this anymore. But you got to remember, previous me was anytime everyone was hyped on something, I went the opposite way
Interesting.
purposely. So yeah, I missed out on a lot of stuff, and those Batman films are definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Well,
I love the
worth
Nolan
catching
trilogy.
up on
Sure.
before May, because this game is going to be full of Easter eggs and nods to every version of Batman.
The Batman?
Yeah, that's so cool. I'm
Mhm.
sure the Batman will play a pivotal role in Batman, Lego Batman.
Just remember, I've played all the Batman games.
Sure, which will probably help as well.
Just so you're aware. Best one is Crash.
Batman, any of them but Origins. You literally can put
Origins is
pick
the
up the
best
litter.
one. You're right, Crash. Well done. Batman Origins, the best one.
I had it here.
It's okay to be wrong. Crash.
That's
It's okay
actually the
to
one
be
I've never
wrong.
played.
Because if you had the mindset you do
It's
for
fun.
going into this year, back
It's
when you
fine.
played those games, you'd have a different opinion.
No,
Yeah, you would.
It's got the weakest Arkham combat. I'll put it that way.
got the best.
Not
game,
the weakest
though.
a
It's
lot
the
of
best game.
stuff.
It's got the best game. If I mixed it up, sometimes I do sit here saying it out loud and go,
Who's the main bad
"Oh,
guy?"
shit, maybe I've mixed it up with
No,
the
this
others."
is
Joker.
this is his favorite one.
Then no, it's it's a different one you're thinking of.
Wait, who's the bad
No,
guy
no,
in
it's-
Origins?
That's
Black
true.
Mask.
Oh,
No,
no,
it's-
yeah. No, it's definitely Origins full my favorite one. Definitely.
Full
Yeah,
full
yeah,
of a toke.
Yeah. You're right, Crash. It is. You're right.
It
Definitely
is.
Definitely is. You're right.
I hate it.
Anyway,
Criminal.
last but not least, before we do move on, unless you got something to go on, Matt.
No. Just I'm really excited for Lego Batman as well. Like it is
Oh, yeah,
through and
please.
through an Arkham Batman game.
Yep.
Just with Lego jokiness and fun. And so yeah, I'm all for it. I do think my worry with it is the co-op letting it down, because who in their right mind, when they were like, oh, in this level, if you play co-op, your partner could be Gordon, and he can
I
shoot
agree with you on
foam at
that.
people, and I'm like, I'm playing Batman. Like, let's play Batman. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be such a lame experience for your
it's-
co-op partner.
I would say that, except you have to remember, like, if somebody goes and plays Donkey Kong co-op, somebody just does the
Oh,
singing. of
no.
it.
Well, that's
Or
bad, though,
Galaxy.
right?
No, Crash.
Well, like, no.
Crash. It's bad. I thought I was going to play through that game co-op. Haley picks up the controller and goes, "This is all I can do."
Yeah, which let me
You
land
should
it.
be able to. You
Not-
should not be able to say a game is co-op when that's the level of co-op.
I disagree. Because if you want to play this with your daughter or your son or whatever, like, that's a fitting experience for a family experience. And I think
it's
that's
not,
what the
because
Lego
your
Batman.
daughter or your son ain't gonna be happy playing as Gordon. They're gonna want to
I
play as
agree.
Batman. Then you're stuck
They
as
play-
Gordon. And there's
I-
nothing you
I-
can do about it.
I disagree.
I agree.
I
Crash,
disagree.
you ain't got a kid. Shut up. Despawn?
You ain't got a kid either. None of us have
I
kids,
went to
but Despawn.
I went to
Despawn, answer it.
I went to Despawn. Despawn?
Yeah, fuck that. No. That one.
Despawn's got a whole bunch of horrible takes. So let's not listen to Despawn.
Damn.
Wow.
It's funny
Wow.
that it's true. Well,
Still hurts. Still hurts.
GTA.
I've heard of it.
Last but not least, best to save it till last. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. This is the game that's going to go on, Matt. Please hit me.
What are you playing it on? Because obviously the default would be PC, which you can't.
Mhm.
Are
That's
you
a
gonna
good
be
question.
Are you going to be on PlayStation or Xbox for GTA?
Is it going to be crossplay?
Well, probably not.
I know where I'm going to play it on, regardless of if there's crossplay or not. I'm just letting that.
The game's 100% going to have crossplay.
Do you think?
100%.
Did Red Dead 2?
I
I
don't think
will-
so.
Red Dead Online? No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'll do my prediction
It
work.
does now.
That'll be fun.
I'm sure. Well, maybe it doesn't.
Let
Do
me.
the work,
Yeah,
Despawn.
No,
Lee,
Red
check
Dead
that
does
for
not
me
support
before I-
crossplay between different platforms.
Does not.
Does not.
See,
No,
it
Rockstar be
definitely will.
rockstarring. I don't think
Rockstar
they're
are
gonna.
Rockstar.
It will. It will. When did that come
Rockstar
out?
could Rockstar. We talk about all the time about how Rockstar can do stuff other studios cannot. This is 100% a thing Rockstar could get away with doing. I don't think they'll do it with. They'll do it. I'm with Vic, so they probably do have crossplay. But if Rockstar did this, I also want to be like, oh man, they really fucked up.
No. 2018 for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, that was okay. No, that was before PlayStation let down the guard and everything. So yeah, no, yeah,
Well,
okay.
hold on.
No,
The
yeah,
easy
where
version
am I
of this
playing
is:
it?
can you do it on GTA? Can you do crossplay on GTA 5?
That doesn't tell you anything because that means they
Again,
might
that's an
not
old
have
game.
had it
GTA
built
5 was
in.
older than.
You could say
That was
GTA's older than this.
2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
been
let's see.
supported. I mean, they put out a new chapter with
No.
Michael.
It
the other day.
doesn't.
Shark
but it's
cards
such
have
an
been
old
supported.
game.
Update.
That could
It
like
had an update.
yeah.
The same thing
Pizza bet.
because you don't take the pizzas.
That's his
Double or nothing.
2026.
For the 24 hours,
resolution.
If we're
the next
gonna do
24-hour
bets,
stream.
I'm down to do bets. I have no issues with. What did you say?
For the next 24-hour stream, Matt's gonna need the pizza.
Shit.
was gonna
Oh,
need
man,
more
I
than one
should have
pizza.
cashed that fucking pizza in on that 24-hour
You
stream.
should have
That would
done.
kept me going.
You should have.
Damn.
I'll do a pizza bet. Yes, 100%. GTA 6 100% has crossplay.
It does not have
At launch.
crossplay.
Wait, let me just get the confirmation on this. At launch.
Wait.
At launch.
Obviously, at GTA
At
Online launch, whatever
Yes,
that
of
looks
course.
like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we still don't know, but yeah.
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 Yes.
Cool.
Still.
Um,
But to answer your question, I'll be playing it on Xbox, and for one specific reason, I
Go on.
own multiple Xboxes, so I can
Mm.
have. I can have an Xbox upstairs in the bedroom. I can have an Xbox downstairs in the living room. I can have an
Play it on
Xbox
your
in the
Ally.
office. Yeah, I can have it on my ROG Ally.
ROG, sorry.
Like, cloud gaming, all of that stuff. That's why I'll have it on Xbox.
Yeah.
But I could easily see myself if they came out with a trailer that says, and the PS5 Pro has this, and this. Don't be shocked if you see me buying one and playing it there.
I
Interesting.
mean, let's be honest. We're all just circling the tires until the PC version comes out.
PC, 100%.
No. But okay.
There's no.
Well, you don't have a
circling
PC, Matt,
tires.
so. I mean, I'm playing that
You
game
get the
until.
game,
Good.
you play
Yeah.
the game, you
Good.
enjoy it, and you move on with your life.
No,
No,
with
not with
GTA.
GTA. No, absolutely not.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's more to me. It's more than a game, you know. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing that's gonna come out that you'll be able to hit up. Maybe not you, Crash, but 99% of people and be like, "Yo, want to jump on GTA Online?" And they won't say yes for a year after that game comes out.
Nope.
You disagree, but you
Wait,
don't think so?
They won't say. Do you mean they won't say no?
That's what I said.
No, you said they won't say yes. That's why I was confused.
I definitely said no. Someone go back, clip it, ship it, said
I'm
these.
pretty sure you said
def-
yes, but they will say. I think you said they will say yes.
If only we had the
Whatever,
option
you
of
knew what I was
something.
trying to
Yeah,
say.
I know.
whatever,
I get what you
whatever,
mean.
yeah.
That's why I was just confused. Like,
Like,
what do you mean they won't say
Yeah,
yes?
no, yeah, they won't say no. They
Okay.
will not say no. I think again, especially in I remember playing GTA Online with Stead.
Yeah.
Stead doesn't play online games.
Nope.
Me and Stead used to play GTA Online together every day. Which, okay, it was during COVID. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure it was during COVID. Stead, you'll tell me in the Discord if it wasn't. But even Stead was playing GTA Online. As soon as they come out with the first heist, and we figure out how that system works, and it's like, oh shit, we need 10 million to start the heist, and then you get your friends on to grind that to get the highest money. Like, whatever it may be. Like, I can just see that being a moment every single time. It's the one game that I feel like I didn't do a good job with GTA Online because I didn't love GTA Online, and I transitioned into RP, right? But I think with GTA 6, like, every time there's an update, I'm going back in.
Yeah.
Like, because again, from a content perspective, I'm going to want to do it. And then just from a GTA perspective, I want to stay on top of it more. I regret not playing all of the GTA Online content, but now it's too late. You try and jump in, like the new Michael stuff, and they've just
It's
added mansions. It's
crazy.
like,
Mhm.
yeah, to start this job, you need 25 million. It's like, how the hell do I get 25 million? You don't go see Lamar anymore, do you? To do the little
No.
drug dealing jobs that pays
No.
5K. So yeah, I think I'm super excited. Super excited.
I'm just saying, like, we've got like 11 months before we get GTA 6, right?
Yep.
Do we do a
I would love
GTA
to.
Online in 2025?
I would love in 2026, mate.
2026, yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, no. Can you start GTA 5 in 2026?
No,
If you want to do
I'm
all
just
that
saying it'd
new
be
stuff
interesting.
now, cost you about 80 pounds, I think, $80 to like get to the point where you need to be able to do all the Michael missions that they've just introduced.
Hmm.
So
Just saying, company shark cards.
You're not
Say
invoicing me
less.
shark cards.
I'll say that much.
All right, don't
But
read
yeah,
your emails.
The game, I won't. The game itself, though, like I'm just so excited. I am
Yeah.
so. This is post Cyberpunk. This is post Witcher. This is post Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, like, I mean, okay, I know Dan Houser's not there now, so maybe narratively it won't be as solid. Maybe not. That's just an unknown that we don't know in Rockstar's world right now.
Mhm.
But I still think the world is going to be stupid. Like I just
Yeah.
can't even comprehend how good it's going to be to explore this world. Like, because I think sometimes we forget how good it was to explore GTA 5. Like at the start of GTA 5, right? Like maybe not you, Crash, but the rest of us love GTA, okay? And like learning that map is like fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for me, it's not so much just like playing in the world. It's like how iconic that world. Like
Yeah.
I know in the back of my head how to get from the top of the map to the bottom, road by road. It's that unique. Also, the fact that I've watched countless hours of people doing it in RP. But the fact that I've like just playing it as well. Like I know like which turnings to take and which is the best jump to avoid cops and things like that. And yeah, like I'm excited for a new world to get that engrossed in again. Like I don't feel like there's been a game probably since GTA 5 where I've been that engrossed in the world. Like
Yeah.
I think like maybe I would say like Cyberpunk came close, but I don't think it was as iconic. Like Night City wasn't as iconic as Los Santos by any stretch. And I'm interested to see where like I don't know what the city's called in GTA 6. Fake Miami.
Whatever it is.
Yeah,
Yep,
fake Miami.
exactly.
Fake Vice City, yeah.
What is it called? I'll look that
Vice
up.
City.
Is
it? Oh yeah, of course it is. Is that what it's
it's
called?
it's not
Vice
called
City.
Vice City, it's called something else. Like Sand something. But yeah. But I'm excited to see I'm excited to see what kind of like how iconic those like things are going to be like years down the line. The way that Los Santos is.
That's the interesting thing, right? Is like the amount of detail that Rockstar put into their games that keep these games alive forever. Like I will still see Twitter threads of here's 20 things you didn't know about Red Dead Redemption 2, and I didn't know half of them. You know, like haunted houses and this thing. If you go to this place at this time, and people keep discovering this stuff for years and years and years. I'm hoping that it keeps that magic. You know, they've been working on the game long enough. You'd hope. But there is a magic to GTA. Like even jumping, you know, sort of. I think it was towards the start of last year. I jumped back into online to get some footage and stuff for work, and I sunk a good 10, 15 hours into it, and had a lot of fun. Now, a lot of people griefed me, and that annoyed me. But the missions in online, that's the real problem, right? But the missions in online are detailed and are exciting, and the heists are great, and yeah, it's not just shoehorned onto the end. Obviously, they've been working on it for a decade, right? So, yeah, really excited for 6. Be really interesting to see what they end up doing with online and how far out from launch that is, or if it launches with online, or you know, who knows? But
yeah.
I here's a question. Do you think with how detailed GTA Online has become over the years, do you think that means there's a longer gap between launch of game and launch of online because they need to have that content ready out the gate? Or do you think they just launch with like something that's a little bit more bare bones? No, I'm just saying like the expectation for certain people, especially people who are super into it, like you run the risk of like the hardcore GTA Online fans being like, "Oh, this isn't what I wanted from online. I'm not going to play this. I'm going to go back to 5 or something."
I think it's dependent on how they communicate. Because they could easily have a bare bones online mission system, which is replayable. Because again, we always find the best mission. You replay that mission to get the most money, right? But with it, treating it kind of like a dungeon in terms of like, which would be the heist, right? Which is like, hey, here's GTA Online. They've got to come out with like a content plan. Like our first update will be insert here, which is going to be our first heist or cartel mission or FBI gets taken down mission, and you're going to need X amount of stuff. I think we're learning it now with like Ark and things like that, right? Where like people are willing to put the time into games and be prepared for certain things as long as you give them enough time. And I don't think Ark has the most content in it, does it? Like if you look at it, it's got a bunch of good maps. And you go and do the exact same thing each and every time. I think that's the same thing with GTA, which I think it will then bolster out more, but I think it's how you communicate that. So I think it can launch bare bones as long as the promise, which is Rockstar, you would expect there to be. We know there's going to be. I don't know how long GTA 6's online is going to last, right? Like we hope it's not another
3 generations
years or whatever it is. Like
it's until the next GTA 7 comes out.
It's until the next. Well, it's until at least until the next Red Dead.
Yeah.
If they even do another Red Dead or whatever else it is they're working on, which we don't know.
Yeah, sorry, I've just shocked myself thinking that GTA has actually gone through 3 generations and still is going strong. Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's
I
not
could see
going
that.
Strong. It's thriving. It's like
they
don't need to put out GTA 6.
No, they don't need to put out a single game ever again.
Well, that's why we only see them put out what they put out now,
When
and not what they
every
used to
10
put
years.
out.
Yeah.
So
I think
the
strategy behind online is going to be really interesting because they need to find a way to transition those players who are currently spending money in 5, either to keep spending money in 5, we're going to keep that alive, it's going to be worth sticking around for, or no, push, it's time to move on to 6. And I don't know how, as a company that makes that much money, how you turn off that money tap of 5.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's the difficult thing with online games. You saw it to talk about Smite a little bit, and it's a very different game from GTA, so not like a direct comparison. But Smite essentially killed itself by being like, "Hey, we're releasing a new game," right? A lot of other stuff with people's skins and stuff like that go into that conversation, but you kind of have that in GTA Online still. If people are like, "I bought all these shark cards, I did all this to have all this stuff, and you want me to move to a new game and start over?" There'll be some people who like, I want that experience. I want to start back at bare bones and work my way up. There can be people who are like, I just want to run around in that cool car I have, the helicopter I bought, balling with all the money I have. I don't want to do that experience. And so I think the balance of that, I think realistically what Rockstar does is for the first while, they have to update both games. I don't think you can just drop GTA 5 and go like all in on GTA 6.
Online.
I think the methodology is going to be like I think they'll stop doing new content like with the like this new recent Michael thing and things like that. I think you'll see like recycled seasonal stuff, and they'll keep putting that out for people that haven't played it or people that missed it, whatever, or people that just want to replay that kind of stuff. But I think all new content in the world of like GTA will be in a GTA 6. And like you said, I think there will still be people playing GTA 5s online for like months to years to come. For like say for those people that don't want to just like turn their back on that like amount of money that they're spent in that world. But yeah, I think it's the same with any game. Rockstar will keep supporting it to the point that not enough people are playing it for it to be worthwhile on the spreadsheet.
Yeah. The thing that I think is going to be most interesting is like every online game that does a sequel or has like a marketplace like GTA does, like EA with FIFA or Madden with Ultimate Team and all these sorts of things, right? They let you transfer over the currency in which you spent, which is shark cards. You can't really do that in GTA 6 without ruining the economy instantly.
Yep. Yeah, they won't do it.
No, but I think that's the most interesting thing.
Yeah, I think there may be some benefits if you transfer an account, like, but I don't think it'll be a monetary, like, in-game monetary thing.
Well, that's what. No, but what I'm saying is, if you've already got, I don't know how it works with shark cards. I guess because you buy money, right? You don't buy like a special currency. Well, that's okay. So they're fine then. They probably thought about it because like with EA, you don't buy EA coins. You buy Ultimate Team points, which transfers over to then the next Ultimate Team game.
Yeah.
If you have any left over, where with this, I guess it wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
What they could theoretically do if they want to have some goodwill with the player base is sort of like Arc Raiders has their expedition system of like this many resources, like spend this much money and you'll get a special condo or a car or whatever it is, starting stuff in GTA 6.
I'm surprised that they haven't built into a story. Why hasn't there been like a 6-month road plan now that is, hey, we're releasing these new heists that go wrong. You get in trouble with the FBI. You have to go on the run, or maybe you're in witness protection with the FBI. They're sending you to Florida. They're sending you to Miami. They're sending you into GTA 6 with
Mark,
only what you can carry. Like, that
you
would
have
make
11
perfect
months.
sense.
They have
Yeah,
11
But
months.
they're not going to do it. They've said they're
No,
not
they
going to
won't.
do anything
No, they
after
won't.
this new Michael stuff.
This Microsoft's the end,
But
right?
what they
End of the
say
month.
and they
Yeah,
do,
but-
let's just be
Well,
100% clear here. What they say
sure,
and they
but
do
also,
are two different things.
I don't think they care enough.
No.
Even the Michael stuff isn't good enough, really. It's cool that you got Michael back, but it doesn't really seem like you fucking cared that much.
For them, realistically, to a degree, also, it's probably a case of like new city, new stuff. There's no reason to like have that transition from Los Santos to Vice City or whatever the city is
That's
called.
what I mean. Like, take what you can carry. No, you can't. You're getting on a plane into witness protection.
But
you can't take a
complicated.
car. You can't take a this.
yeah,
You
I
get a
don't think
little
for
bit
them.
more money.
I think they want it to go like you're playing this game, you're fresh off the streets, you're not doing all this like. Because in that case, you have levels in GTA. It's like, well, I should have X, Y, and Z already, even if I don't have all my money.
Just because it's something that came up super earlier and it's going to be playing on my mind if I don't mention it. The city is Vice City in the state of Leonida.
That's what I was waiting for a time to check it
Yeah, there you go.
to say it as well.
There you go. Yeah, it was annoying.
Either way, we're interested. Either way, we're interested. It is probably what a lot of people's most anticipated game, but there is still so much more coming out in 2026. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stay on top of as many games as I possibly can this year. I always try. Don't always succeed, bro. I didn't play Metal Gear. Metal Gear is
Yeah,
one of
me
my
neither.
favorite
I tried.
franchises ever.
I really tried.
I haven't played Metal Gear.
That was supposed to be my
Crazy.
first time playing Snake Eater.
Crazy.
I didn't play it
Absolutely
strictly because it
crazy.
was buggy at launch.
Oh yeah, it was a mess. Yeah.
That's why I didn't play at launch. But then the problem is, as soon as you miss that launch window,
Old game is
You're
old.
You're on to
come
the
out.
next thing.
and it's over. So
I say
Yeah.
old game is old. We'll talk about that when we get to what's in our box.
Quick one for you, Fix, before we move on.
sure.
Anticipated games of 2026. Are we getting State of Decay this year? All jokes
No.
aside. Really? Really?
No.
That's a
Bro.
that's a crazy
I
thought
mean, I
process to
could-
have. I'll be
I
honest.
mean, I could be wrong. Maybe this direct comes out of nowhere and it's the first game they show, and
Mhm.
boom, it's releasing in
Shadow
April.
Drop. Do it.
They
Do
did
it,
say they
Xbox.
have a lot to release this year.
I mean,
They
it's
did
the
say they got a lot to
25th
release.
year,
They've
right?
said that every year for the fucking last 10
Yes,
years.
that's very
Mm.
true.
Let's not. But I'm not even trying to be a Dibby Downer. Like, I am looking for Xbox have the most compelling games this year to come that they've ever had since the early days of the 360. For
Mhm.
me,
We've got. Let's just
Like-
run through it quickly. New Gears.
please. Yep.
New Fable.
Yep.
Remake of Halo.
New Forza.
New
Sorry,
Forza. Potentially a brand new Halo as well. Is one of the rumors, but I don't
Yep.
think it's coming this year. State of Decay, Clockwork Revolution, the 12 games that Obsidian are going to release this year because they just keep releasing games every month, and everyone's a banger. And yeah, it's like they are primed to release like the best slate of games for any publisher ever
I will say
in a year.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
In a year. In a single
Why'd you
year.
always Why'd you always go off the hinges, bro? You always come out with
I do. I
some
love
shit
it. I love it because I love it.
You
Best one.
always
Best year.
come out
Best year
with
ever.
some shit that's just crazy. Grandy 2 full release.
Mhm.
Project Mara, Blade, Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
Here's what I will say: that there's a possibility if they release too many games this year, it could lead to Xbox going through another dry period of not.
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't over release this year and keep stuff for next year and the year after. And not to say that like games should be delayed in forever and we shouldn't get a good amount of games this year, but no reason to run that well dry, and like especially if stuff could use a little bit more time to cook, let the games cook.
So do you think it's
OD?
just a Fable Forza year?
OD.
No, you
Well,
got
you
no,
got-
this
what
year
you
you're getting Fable, Forza, Gears E-Day.
Do you really think you're getting Gears?
And you're
they
getting the
said
Halo. They've already said that, and the Halo
Reloaded.
remaster thing.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
say a lot of things. I think
That's
years this year. I
Mhm.
think is optimistic.
I don't. I think it's a smaller Gears game.
Mhm.
Don't know about
Yeah, I think they're going to lock it into the
Yes.
like the smaller horror title rather than it being like the bombastic shenanigans that it usually is.
I don't think it's open world.
nope.
Like
Nope.
I don't think it has
Well,
like the
even
big open world sections.
even the open world section wasn't like it wasn't.
It wasn't-
the
No, I
last Gears of War
Yeah.
open world wasn't a openly detailed open world. It was
No,
like right
wasn't.
around these empty fields to these like specific spots. You got some stuff in them, and then you move
I
on.
hate
It's not.
Yeah.
They added cool lore stuff. I liked it,
Don't
but
forget Gears. Don't forget Gears. The last Gears buggy mess. Just saying. Don't forget. It's quick to forget, but it was a buggy mess. Mine and Haley's playthrough crashed every single time we
the
played
co-op
it.
was
Every single
really
time.
rough.
So let's not forget. We're quick to hold others accountable. You have to hold them accountable too. So,
Okay.
yeah. All right, let's move on. Fantasy Critic. Let's jump into that, shall we? This year we did our very first Fantasy Critic. Despawn set it all up. It was a fun time. We had a couple of game studios. We had Despawn's Game House, Fixer's Grindhouse. We had Despawn Games. We had Fixer's Grindhouse. We had Dollar Games, which was Crash, and we have Despawn Games Sucks, which was Matt.
Yeah.
It went
Just-
a little.
I was going to
crazy.
say, yeah, it went wild. It went crazy. I want to run through it from bottom to top, just
Sure.
just to kind of go through it all. But yeah, like it was an interesting one because I think like we're getting used to the rules. This year was a weird one, like lots of delays and cancellations and stuff that kind of affected some people more than others. I'm not going to mention any names. But yeah, so it was a wild one. But I really enjoyed it, and I hope we keep doing them. Like,
Well, so the community did theirs.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Phil,
Mhm.
who
Shout out Phil.
won the community.
by a long margin as well. He destroyed them.
Yeah, he did. He
Shout
did.
out, Phil.
He did destroy them. How do we want to do next year's? Is my question. Do we want to get the community involved and play with the community? Do we want our own one again, but to actually do what we was gonna do, which was the versus thing?
Yeah,
which
yeah,
I
we never
think
did
could
any
be
of
a
that.
lot of fun.
Mhm.
I think we do our own one, and then
Same.
either bi-weekly, so every other week, or every month there is a game night where all of us have to go. If you don't go, you forfeit whatever it is. I'm sorry, Matt. You're gonna
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
and
I like
whoever
that.
wins gets to
I like
steal
that.
someone else's game. I think
Mhm,
that's
mhm.
to like force that hand, because we never really did it. I
Yeah.
think you force a situation like that where you can take someone's game.
I'm down.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And
I
there's
do
some
like the
other
idea
rules
of
we
us.
probably have to put with
yeah.
that to make it like a little bit more fair. Of like, you can't steal a game that was just stolen, or if a game's stolen a certain amount of time.
We'll
it
figure the
gets
rules
locked.
out. Yeah, but
Yeah.
But I do like that. I do like the putting some more things. I do want us to do our own. I do want us to. I'm down with us
Yeah,
getting involved
okay.
in the community one. But I like if we're doing stuff like that. I want to do as our own again.
Yeah,
Just us
okay.
four. Just so that we can so we've got a better like pool of games we can pull from. So
I
yeah,
agree.
we've got better chance. But
All
yeah,
right,
this
we'll figure
this
it out then.
yeah. But yeah, this year, do you want me to run through where we're at?
What do you mean? Where each of us are at?
Yeah.
Just go from bottom to top.
Sure.
Bottom. Let's go
Oh,
bottom
okay,
to
yeah.
top.
Yeah,
We'll go through the bottom and what they got. So, firstly, at fourth place, respectably fourth place, I will say, like 139 points. It's a pretty good number. Was, you could probably tell by his face, Fixer's Grindhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do a speech.
Hold on.
We'll do a speech after each one. I just want to say I was screwed. Civilization, how fucking dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you get a 9? How dare you?
Well, I'm going to say, like,
Mafia,
just to
criminally
quickly.
underrated.
Okay.
No, you're cutting me off. I'm not getting cut off. How dare you? GTA 6, how dare you delay? Mouse PI, how dare you delay? Football Manager, I can't believe you had the audacity to even release that pile of dog shit this year. Even I've not played it. How dare you? That's why I got screwed.
What about Black Ops 7? You
and
talked
right.
about Black Ops 7.
Yeah.
Throw Black
So-
Ops 7 under the bus.
I mean,
minus points for Black Ops.
yeah, minus points for a Black. Like to quickly go through, you got GTA 6, which got you 0 points because it got delayed. Assassin's Creed Shadows got you a nice 11 points.
Yep.
Not bad. Civ 7, you only got 9 for that, which is wild. Like a Civ getting under 80 points is unheard of, honestly. Your big hitter, obviously, Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
The big hitter. There was nothing else. That's all I bloody had. Nobody had a game bigger than Claire Obscure, did they?
24 points you got for that one. 24
Jesus
points.
Christ.
Snake Eater got you 15.
Mad.
Yeah. But again, as we've said, that game had bugs coming out as wazoo.
Bugs, it still only got me 15.
I know. Mafia the Old Country only got you 4. Lies of the Overture.
That Mafia game deserves more.
Way more. Way more. I played it, beat it, enjoyed it. Yeah, no, it's not amazing. Like, it's not my favorite Mafia game, but it's not bad.
Not 74.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm sorry.
But yeah, Lies of the Overture. Still don't know how I feel about putting DLC on these lists, but okay. But that got you 16.
I needed it.
You did need it, yeah. First Berserker Kazan got you 11 points. Respectable.
I got that to piss off Crash. I needed it.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Shinobi Art of Vengeance, the 2C side scrolling one, 17 points. Not bad. Call of Duty Black Ops 7, as we mentioned earlier, minus 4 points for a Call of Duty game.
Got counterpicked, didn't it? No,
he did. I can't.
No. Oh no, did you? Sorry.
Well, one of us counterpicked it to lock it in for you, but because didn't expect it to be great. But yeah, that got counterpicked. But that got 66 points on Open Critic altogether. And for those who don't know how this Fantasy Critic works, anything above or below 70 points is your score for that game. Miles PI for Hire got you 0 points because it got delayed. Pokemon Legends Z to A got only 9 points, 79 in total for the reviews on that one.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Surprising to me. It usually has the Nintendo bump.
Yeah, usually they get that.
Pokemon never gets the Nintendo bump.
Sometimes it does.
Pokemon's a weird one because like everyone's like, Game Freak can do better. They can always do better.
They'll still buy it.
Yeah, it'll still sell gangbusters.
Game. They could do so much better.
Yeah. Then you got Tony Hawk's 3+4, which got you 13 points. Battlefield 6 got you 13 points. And last on the list of your actual picks was Football Manager 26, which got you 1 point. Your 2 counter picks were Witchbrook and Light No Fire. You got 0 points for both of those because both got delayed or were never confirmed for this year. So you didn't lose points on your counter picks, but you also didn't gain anything from them.
But that's the place you want to be. You want to lock them in for other people if you know they're getting delayed.
Yep.
And don't gamble on points.
So
can I be honest?
Screwed myself on my counter picks.
Go on.
I don't like the counter pick stuff.
We can drop it next year.
Interesting.
That's the one part of it.
I'm
just like, that's the only part of it. I was like, I just don't care. That's why I picked a bunch of. I don't even know what either of those 2 games are. I was just like, yeah, all right, these are do.
Okay.
So
We can bin it.
But that's just
we can bin it. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm down with binning it. Not a problem. Third place.
Go on then.
With a respectable, even more respectable than the 4th place, which is 158 points in total, was drumroll. Crash with Dollar Slice Games. There you go, 158 points. Not bad.
Unfortunately,
I'm gonna go on.
For all my fellow sliceys out there,
shout out the sliceys in chat.
Towards that, I had a good start, and then towards the end, I was like, I'm gonna go for some gut picks, and we can't follow our gut anymore, boys. It completely fucked me over.
Avoid them guts.
So.
I will say, for like your score wise, I think you were probably like the level you were at was pretty consistent throughout the board. Like you're all around, like you're getting 10s and so for each game, like with a couple of like higher ups, and then like I think you just got fucked on a couple of them.
Yeah.
So quickly go through. Big hit right at the beginning. Split Fiction, 21 points.
Really quickly, how many of these games did you play, Crash?
That's a good question.
Well, what we'll do, Crash, as Despawn goes through them, you can just raise a hand if you played it and just let us know you've played it.
Yeah.
Or actually, do it either way. So let us know if you haven't played it, but let us know if you have. So first up, Split Fiction.
Thumbs
Yeah.
down if you didn't. All right. There
Split
you go.
Fiction. Did you play Split Fiction, Crash? No, he did not. No, he did not.
Alright,
Okay,
so it's-
interesting.
But it doesn't matter because you got 21 points for it. So well done you. Doom the Dark Ages. Played that.
16 points for that one. And he
16
did play
points.
it. He did play it.
Yeah. Ghost of Yote got you 17 points.
And he
Man.
played it. He
Wow.
played it good.
Slay the Spire 2 got you 0 points because that just did not release this year.
Didn't come out.
Yep. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii got you 11 points. Didn't play
Did not
it,
play it.
which
Interesting.
is a travesty.
Crazy.
Absolute
Crazy.
travesty.
Crazy.
I don't think I am missing out.
Oh,
I disagree.
don't know. I disagree.
It's okay.
Personally, I'm not talking about that the game
Sure.
isn't something people should experience. I'm talking about me. I don't think I am
Sure.
missing out.
It's got some mojo in it. How could
Great
you not
game.
like that game?
Great game.
Then again, another
He
one
was weak in
contentious.
that game.
Contentious for me. Another DLC. Sea of Stars, Throes of the Watchmaker. 17 points you got for that one. Not
Did
that
not
you
play
ever
it.
saw any of
Didn't
it.
play it.
Nope.
Didn't play it, didn't play it.
Annoyingly, I wanted this game in my list, and it's fine. You got it. Wonder Stop got you 11 points.
Did not play
Didn't
it.
play it. Didn't play it.
Everyone should play that game. Fragpunk. Didn't
Did not
play
play
it.
Didn't play it.
Only
Wow.
got 4 points.
Only
That's
got
a
4 points, so it doesn't
bit of
matter.
a
Yeah.
whiff on that one.
Yeah.
I big fumble on that one. I was like, it's gonna get at least you can tell from this list, my mindset was like, I'm going for 10 or more points. That is
Yeah.
my goal with like I want
Just
at
consistent.
It's where you
minimum
want to
10.
be.
Yeah.
And that kind of fucked me over because there's somewhere I'm like gonna get at least an 80 or close to it, and I'll be fine.
Nope.
And then there's something
74 it got in total at the end. Yeah, the next up you had Midnight Walk. Didn't play that.
Play this.
Got
Yeah.
you 10 points. Borderlands 4. Didn't play that.
Well, that was a risky pick.
Yeah. Well, no,
Paid off
you got
you,
12
but-
points. Did it? Because he's in third place. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, the only actual fighting game to release this year.
You didn't
Go
play
ahead.
it,
He didn't play
Crash.
it.
And he
Didn't
didn't play it.
Didn't play it.
But you can
Wow.
play. You can play as Ronaldo, the footballer.
You
Can you also play some kind of DJ
I
as
saw
well?
that. I'm like, man, I really fucked
I
up.
know.
not
That's
playing this
KSI, I
game this
think. I
year.
think KSI's in
Is
that as well.
KSI in it
Yeah,
as well?
fine.
Wow.
I
Okay.
think so.
Next up, you had Xenoblade Chronicle X Definitive Edition. Got you 17
Shout out
points.
to Stead. I picked
Shout out
this
to
just
Stead.
because of
Bullshit.
Stead.
That's
I
some
saw
Stead
this game
bullshit.
coming out. I'm like, that always talks about these games. This game, no way, it's not going to be fucking scoring high.
And then next up, Lost Solar Side. So I counterpicked this one because I saw
Yeah,
nothing
but-
good about this
Smart
game,
Smart call.
which was a great call. Got you minus 7 points.
Yeah. This was a PlayStation exclusive. I was like,
Yeah,
man, I think it'll score at least high 7.
no.
And it
So,
couldn't even hit my bare minimum. Like,
so the reason I counterpicked this was twofold. One, it was being published by PlayStation themselves, and they'd said nothing about this game.
yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Like they were trying to get it out the door and forget about
They
it.
had it at a state of play.
Yeah, it was like one of
I
the
picked
like
it
trailers
after the
that
state
showed.
of play, and I was like, it's got they're
It's got a
showing
potential.
it. They're
Yeah.
talking about it.
It's
Yeah, it went all the way down to 63 points in total. Yeah, you got minus 7 for that. Then you got Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, which got you 6 points. You played that one. And then last
Wow.
on your list, which was another great pick for you, Dispatch. We're getting a thumbs
Which
down
are
on that.
going to play before
Yeah,
next week.
I've it will get to what's been.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, I'm playing it
17
before we do
points
that.
for that. You got. And
How
then
do we let that go so low? That's the question.
I got that like last. Like
That
I
was-
was like,
I was
I
gonna
need
say, 'cause
one
there
more
was
game.
gaps.
Let
Yeah.
me pick something
Yeah.
before they're all gone. And I was like, Dispatch is still up. I don't know why.
I
I
don't know why.
wasn't super confident it was coming out until it was coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until we got
Makes
the release date, yeah. And then your 2 counter picks were replaced, which got you 0 points because it just didn't come out. And then you lost 7 points on Baby Steps, which, it got you minus 7.
Baby Steps getting a 77.
Mhm.
And what did Mafia get? A
74.
72?
70. That's crazy
74.
to me. That is such a
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
concept to me.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
to speak quality of games. I haven't played either of them, so I don't really know. But just from like
I
a
played one of them.
outsider
trust me,
looking
I
in.
know.
Played both of them, and trust me, Baby Steps is the better game.
There you go.
What?
Baby Steps is, spoilers, relatively high on my top 10. Well, it's in my top 10.
There you go.
Anyway.
A lot of people love that
moving
game.
on.
Yeah.
Great game.
Second place. Drum roll. Despawn Games. That's it. Despawn Games came second. That was me. I came number 2, which means Matt won We'll get into Matt's in a minute, but just to go through mine quickly. Mine was... mine were either great or I got fucked. There was no
If
like
you don't
middle
get fucked,
ground
you
for
win this with ease.
Yeah, there was no like
yeah.
middle ground in any of my games. It was either like above 10 points or for majority of them or 0.
Yeah.
I didn't get any minuses, but yeah, just to quickly go through them. Monster Hunter Wilds to start with, 19 points. I didn't play it. Doesn't matter. Citizen Sleeper 2, Starboard Vector, got me 17 points.
You did play it. We played it together, the beta.
We played the beta. I don't count the beta as the full game.
That's fair.
You played it.
Yeah. Okay, I played it. Citizen Sleeper 2, Starboard Vector, I played a little bit of it. The one that fucked me massively, or one of the ones that fucked me massively, Football Manager 25.
This is so funny to me.
Fix was giggling as soon as you
Yeah.
walked in.
Yeah, I'm going to say,
This one,
again,
I won't worry, mate. I got 1 point on 26. So
I'm going to say, yeah, I'm not too worried
Not
about
that far off.
that. But it was like, but historically, Football Manager usually gets like a high review. It's a similar reason why you pick Civ 7. So I thought, yeah, this is going to be good. And then they cancelled it and moved on to 26, and that still was bad. The next one up I picked was Replaced, which got delayed to 2026. Then I went for Avowed. Got me 10 points. Good game. Love it.
Yep.
South of Midnight got me 7 points.
Which is bullshit. Should be way higher.
Okay. Metro Prime
You
4
disagree,
Beyond.
but that's okay. One of us beat the game, one of us didn't. Let me tell
Wait,
you,
like,
South of
wait,
Midnight is in my top 10 list.
wait,
I beat the game.
Also, 4 of us played
Watch
it.
me
Matt,
beat the
did you
game.
beat the game?
No, I didn't beat the game.
That I think I think that kind of says a lot. Not beating a short
Yeah,
game.
you're right, Crash. You're right. It does say a lot about you all. I'll let that lay in for a second.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, for you two. Because I played it, I finished
But
it.
no, the three of you. The three
I
of
roll
you.
credits.
You
No,
rolled
no, but I
credits.
want to put you. Yeah, Matt knows what I'm getting at here.
I know again. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. It's an option in the game. It counts. The next game was Metroid 5
No,
Prime
that's not
4
what- that's
Beyond.
not what he was
Esports
getting at.
still didn't land.
That's not what he Esports
Okay.
completely clueless.
Yeah, I'm moving on.
Carry on.
Yeah, Metro Prime 4 Beyond got me 11 points. Yeah,
Mhm.
didn't play it.
Crazy.
That's fine. Fable. Yeah, never came out.
I didn't realize you'd picked Fable.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
thought
so
it was
funny.
going to come out. Same thing. I went on a Hail Mary thinking it was going to get shadow dropped with Light No Fire.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think that of the things you've picked here that didn't come out, other than Football Manager 2025, that was like after the fact, I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's a little
That was
wild. But Light No Fire, like that
was
was
a Hail
kind
Mary.
of
Yeah. And especially now that we've heard after the fact that like the amount of people working on the game is tiny compared to the people that are working on No Man's Sky still. So yeah, that was annoying. The next up though, I got the Altars for 16 points.
Take that.
Never played it. Still never played that.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Didn't finish it.
Yeah, I
but it was
heard good things, but
Yeah, I did one run. I never got to the end though. It's like it's a bit of a roguelike kind of element to it. Then next up, I got Blueprints, which got me 20 points. Which honestly, inspired pick. I was following that game forever though. Bionic Bay. That was kind of a bit of inside baseball because I got early access to play the demo, and I fell in love with it. And it's just a beautiful game. And yeah, so I got highly rated. Honestly, anyone who likes like really messy, like if you like Portal and platformers, then you probably love that game. Only got 8 points for Hell Is Us, which is
Still on
interesting.
my like.
Alright.
Gotta
I started
try and
it.
get to that game.
Yeah, I've started it. I didn't put it in my what's in a box. I didn't put that much time into it. I'm still in the demo area of the full game, but I have been playing it. And then Silent Hill F. This was one of those like you're at the end of the year and you need to pick some games kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And these are some good inspired choices. So I got Silent Hill F for 16 points, and The Outer Worlds 2 for 13 points.
Nice.
And then yeah, I got some extra points with my counter pick. So I got Lost Soul Aside, which got me 7 points, and Call of Duty Black Ops 7, which got me 4.
Yeah, you
Coming
did
in
good
at
with
a
the
total
counter
of
picks.
164. Yeah.
I will say about the counter picks, counter picking a game that doesn't come out, not getting you any points is
That should
kind
give
of
you-
dumb.
That should give you 20 points.
It should give
Well-
you 15. I think 15 is like the max points you can get from it. I think
Yeah,
it should
15.
give you 15 points.
You can lose a max 15 if you don't pick a counter pick game. So yeah,
Oh, okay. Then it should be 15 then, because you've done the ultimate job, which is
lock
they didn't
some of
even
that
get
out
the
of
game
point.
to release. That's your problem. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I agree. I totally agree. That's why we get rid of counterpoints.
Yeah, counterpoints suck. Talking to sucks, Despawn Game sucks, which Matt, we're gonna have to have a word off lying about this. Coming in
It's
in first place with 172 points.
It's even sweeter that you
speech,
came
speech.
second, and
Mhm.
I called my franchise Despawn Games sucks.
Honestly,
Um,
yeah.
Look, what I will say is a lot is said on this podcast about how I'm potentially the worst gamer on the podcast, about
You
how
are.
That's
I'm the
facts.
least
That's
committed
facts.
to
Wait,
the podcast.
Matt, before you
That's
finish this
facts.
That's
point,
facts. That's facts.
how many points do you have in Guess That Game? Real quick, just
Again, guess that game. Guess that game. I have the least amount of points, and a lot of
no.
jokes
I'm
are
not
made
asking.
about
I'm
it.
not
Right?
asking. Do you have the least? I'm asking how many points do you have that
couldn't
you've
tell
gotten
you.
over the course of a year, Matt?
An entire
tell you.
year.
My point
Oh, we could.
is that what this displays, me winning Fantasy Critic, what that displays is that I'm a man of the people. Okay, I understand the way that the Open
It
Critic
tells me
works.
that you're an industry
I understand what gamers, what the mainstream
I
like
agree.
and enjoy. Okay,
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go with Crash's answer and say that you're an industry plant. That's fine.
Funny
Man
enough,
of the
Matt,
people.
we have you on the podcast for your opinion, not what the
Not the
people
people's.
think. We want your opinion.
man of the
Mhm.
people. You
Okay,
asked me
well,
to
let's go through
predict
your
what the
games.
people think.
Should we go through your games quickly? All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Start off, you got Elden Ring Night Rain. Only got you 10 points.
It's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
I
First,
think
like,
people have
multi-
come back up on that again towards the end of the year.
Nope.
It was involved a
Not
lot
me.
more in the Game of the Year discussion than I had anticipated it would be.
I didn't
who?
see
My list.
it anywhere,
No.
other than
This
maybe
guy's an
multiplayer
industry
of the year.
plant.
But even then, it was like not really.
No. Accurate as success. You ain't going to Then you chose Mario Kart World, 17 points.
Which at the time of selecting was actually the unannounced
Mm-hmm.
Hail
Yeah,
that's
Mary
true.
of a
That was a Hail
Mario
Mary,
Kart game that may or may not
That-
appear. So
It had kind of leaked. There was like rumblings.
It was tough.
I will say that. But
Yeah, that would launch with the
You-
Switch. 2
yeah,
and
there
stuff.
was going to
See-
launch with a Switch too, but you did a great job there. I'll give you that. I'll
Was-
give you
no,
credit
go
where
for it.
credit's
No,
due.
it's-
I feel like it's actually gone the other way. Whereas now towards the end of the year, I feel like people
Oh,
are
yeah.
not
We hate
discussing
that
this as
game.
game of the year.
Yeah.
Like people
Yeah.
don't like this game, and so like
Yeah.
surprised that it got me this many points. Really,
No. All my homies hate
Can I-
Mario Kart World.
Really quickly, can you believe that how much Arc Raiders did we play and not one of us picked Arc
Yeah.
Raiders?
Not
Thanks.
one of us.
well,
I think,
Wild.
yeah.
did people like one that was towards the end of the year, and so were
Mhm.
we all locked
Yeah.
in at that point?
I think
maybe.
we're pretty
Probably.
much locked in, yeah.
But also, like, did people really review it
Yeah.
in that way? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to check the open
Yeah.
critic.
What's
Like,
the
if
open
someone wants to,
critic score?
someone wants to
check
check
right
that,
now.
we can do. While you're checking that, I can tell you that Matt then followed up Mario Kart World with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on 19 points.
Bangers.
Good pick.
Bangers.
Do we use? Does it use top critic average or critic recommend?
Critic reviews, I
Oh.
think, just in total. For
Open critic, isn't it? Open critic.
Yeah, it's 87 for top critic average
Oh.
and then 92 for recommend,
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
I
with
don't know
100
which
for a
one's
player rating, which is
Would have been
not
big
great.
points. Could have
would have
shaken
been
up
big
the
points if we'd
leaderboard.
picked that. Yeah, I could have won. But you then, like I say, we mentioned it earlier. Baby Steps got you 7 points. That got counter pick and locked in.
That is
you
this
then-
year's Artful Escape for me. That is the game
Yeah.
that nobody will play that everybody should.
I do
It's not
want to
this
play it at
year's
some point.
Artful
but-
Escape. It's not.
It's
it
not.
can't be
It's
this year.
definitely
'Cause
not.
you didn't
It
start
can't.
off the year saying
I agree.
Baby Steps is the game of the year. It's the most amazing, wonderful experience I've had. It's changed my
Uh-huh.
life. I've reinvented myself. I found the deepest part of my soul and I let it
I
come
found
out
Jesus.
and had a
found
conversation with
Yeah.
it, and I'm a better person for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 Point Museum, 15 points. A game that came and went,
It's wild.
but yeah. But 2 point games usually do pretty well.
Yeah,
So does Civilization.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, but
That's-
they
yeah.
had an actively like worse experience than passive games. I don't think. I
Yeah.
think at worst, 2 Point Museum is just more 2 point.
Yeah. Next
Sure.
up, big hitter for you. Death Stranding 2 on the beach got you 20 points.
People love Kojima.
People love
Yeah.
Kojima. Yeah. Yeah. I still need to finish that game, but so far I kind of agree with the scores going on so far. Bit of a miss for you on this one. Only 5 points for Atomfall.
Yeah, kind of surprising. I think I
Yeah.
put that in after coming off the back of the preview. Thought it was good.
We did the opposite. I did the preview, didn't I? And I was like, I don't
Nope.
like this game at all.
Which
Yeah.
game is Atomfall?
It's the
The
one that
British Fallout.
like
Fallout.
British Fallout, where it's like
Oh yeah.
where there's no like quest markers. You just kind of have to wander around and figure things out, which I like as a concept, but gameplay wise was very lacking. Next up, we had Ninja Gaiden 4. Got you 12 points.
Take that. Saying that.
Yeah. Witchbrook got you 0 points because that got pushed to
This is
2026.
my only miss of a
Yeah.
game that did not release and was due to release very towards the end of this year, and they very last minute pushed it. So.
Pushed it, yeah. The biggest one on your list this year, Hollow Knight Silksong got you 22 points.
Yeah.
Oh, the next
His
game
next one
got him
gets some
bigger.
more points.
Oh, no, you're right. The next one got you bigger. 23 points for Donkey Kong Bonanza. The back-to-back hits there,
mate.
yeah.
The fact, Matt, I talk a lot of shit about you, and I do behind your back to your face on this podcast regularly.
In text,
Like whenever
always,
I get an opportunity, anytime I get an
Yeah.
opportunity, I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
The fact that you went out and went, yeah, this Donkey Kong game is gonna be the one.
That was before
Well
we
done,
got like the real dive into the game and everything as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I did not see this Donkey Kong game being the game.
Yeah, no, I agree. Actually, it was kind of total luck on my part in that I was like, "Look, we need a new 3D Mario game. It's got to be coming." And I was half tempted because I think you could lock in like the
There's an
unannounced 3D
unannounced,
Mario
yeah.
game or something. Yeah, and so I was half tempted to do that, and then kind of like looking at the list because I definitely didn't grab this when we
No, it's down
initially
the bottom
did
of
the
your list,
draft.
yeah.
It was definitely late.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and so I was just looking around and went, oh yeah, the Donkey Kong Bonanza, that'll probably do well enough. Again, a bit of a Nintendo bump. It'll have a high attachment rate. I'm sure it'll do all right. Didn't expect it to be in the Game of the Year discussion as it was.
Yeah, didn't expect it to be the must-play Nintendo Switch 2 title.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a Donkey
what
Kong
you
game,
Metroid
really?
came out.
Oh yeah, it's the must-play.
Oh,
considering
the
the
Mario Kart packaged in. Damn.
yeah, I'd say like how quickly we all fell off that and like how much people have read like Mario Kart World didn't get Game of the Year nominations.
Despawn, you're
but that don't
saying
mean-
most played or must play?
Must play.
Must play. Yeah. He's saying
Not
must
most
play.
played.
Most played.
No,
I
no,
was
must
like,
play. The must play
gotcha.
Switch 2
I
title.
understand.
Yeah. Next up, you got 12 points for Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Then you got 14 points for Power Wash Simulator 2.
Good
Wait.
call.
People love washing dirty shit.
I love that game. I do love it.
It's a good game.
It is relaxing as hell. You only got 1 point for Little Nightmares 3.
And I deserve it. I deserve
Yeah.
it. Why did I lock that in? I don't know.
I was a little surprised. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's
a
on
Little
paper
Nightmares
like
game made by a different studio. It's like
yeah,
the fans aren't probably gonna love it, even if it ends up being good, because it won't be the same experience at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
yeah,
I would have
think
thought people just gagging for that kind of game and be excited for it. And
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think like it's just more Little Nightmares, right? Who cares who makes it? It's just like, but no, people cared, and the review showed. And then last up on your list of picks was Skate Story, getting you 14
Great game.
points.
great game.
I've only played the first chapter, but I am enjoying it. Yeah, it's you guys will hate
Finish
it.
it.
It's indie as fuck. Yeah, your counter picks, which lost you points. You got South of Midnight, got you -7, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond got you -11.
Matt's counter picks are so funny because they're both despawn.
Yeah,
Where it's like,
Matt hates me. Matt hates me.
Despawn. His
Fuck me,
name's
yeah.
Despawn. Game suck. His counter
Can you
picks were
imagine?
Despawn.
If I just got 0 points for my counter picks, this game wouldn't even be close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if you got 0 counter picks, if Witchbrook was something, if you didn't get Little Nightmares, if any of those things happen, like you just run away with it even more.
gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, no, but all in all, it was a good experience. I really enjoyed doing it. Yeah, just so finally, MC Fixer came fourth, Crash third, me second, Matt in first place. Congratulations, Matt.
Man
You
of
can have a
the people.
garlic bread.
Sure. No. And I just want to say, so obviously we're gonna do this again this year, right? We're in agreement with that, right? So
Yes.
obviously, whoever finished last gets to pick first.
I'm at the back of the snake. I'll do that.
So here's
You
the
know
thing,
what?
Crash, he can do, because we're all just going to fight him every month for his games anyway.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I'm
that's
the
a
best
good
gamer
point.
here, so I'm not even worried.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
I'm at least the second best gamer here, and that's a fact, Jack. I put that on my mama.
We're gonna have to
You
figure
hear
out how
me?
that works. Like, is it
Challengers pick the
like
game.
so? Fix gets GTA 6. I want GTA 6. I call him out and I say we're playing this game. Or
We'll
'cause,
figure that
like,
out.
surely the defender. Should
I think
get
you
to
can
pick the
call
game.
people out as well. Yeah, I think you
You
can
do
do that
it,
as well.
yeah.
But I think to guarantee something happens and stuff is moving, we do one like bi-weekly or every month or something like
I
that.
just think we treat it like WWE. That's how you do it.
Or
It's
rather,
like,
a pay-per-view. Sorry, premium
this
live
is how-
event.
no, as a pay per view.
okay.
This is how you treat it. Like you get so in the month, you get to decide.
Mhm.
Like you can challenge one person each month. Like you only get to challenge one person, but each one will do a WWE
challenge.
pay-per-view. So
Yeah.
whoever
Battle of
wins
the bracket,
that,
yeah.
it could be battle of whatever, and then that works in. Yeah.
Fantasy
Matt, you've got more
fisticuffs.
time than you let on. You played Arc Raiders for 24 hours all the time. Every minute you were like, yo, guys, you want to jump on Arc Raiders? Oh, guys, you want to jump on Arc Raiders?
Yeah.
You could easily fit in a live stream there to battle it out for GTA 6. Don't bullshit us.
The Rock might help.
Hey, fuck
My
you.
audio might not be great, but I might be online and playing. You know.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
I'll
Hey,
take it.
I mean, I'll beat you on the wrong. That's fine. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what? I mean, you just put your AirPods in, right?
Yeah.
We're fine.
A laptop with Discord on it.
Yeah. True.
You have a phone that can connect to your microphone. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, you don't. You
All right,
have
Blizzard.
USB, mate.
Calm down.
No, I'm figuring this shit out. Fight me.
Okay, we're gonna fight.
1v1 me in
Again,
Rainbow Six.
I mean,
Hear me
we've seen the
out.
clip.
Hear
We've
me
seen the
out.
clip. Like,
Hear
you
me
can
out.
do
If
that.
you don't want to let me go first for picking, we could literally set up our first pay-per-view, which is
For
whoever
GTA.
comes in whatever order
Gets
comes
the draft.
gets the pick first. That's the draft.
Ooh.
I'm totally open to that. Otherwise, I do think I should
Ooh.
go first because I came last.
I mean, I'm fine with either, or we just like say we do a draft pick round one, and GTA is not on the cards, and then we do a pay-per-view for that. There's
doing a
options.
pay-per-view for GTA in general is, I think, very interesting.
That's not
Mhm.
a bad idea.
I'm just saying,
I disagree.
pay-per-view in GTA
Yeah, of course you disagree.
for GTA.
Well, hear me out then. Or, okay, why don't you pick the 12 best games of the year and then you have to battle it out for those games? I don't know how that works actually because of
We'll
the
figure it
scores coming in. We should work on it and figure it out.
We'll
It's
figure it
something
out.
to do.
Figure something out. Yeah.
We should. We
We should.
definitely should.
But yeah, congratulations,
Alright,
Matt.
cool.
You can have
Yes.
a garlic bread, I guess.
What did we say the winner was going to get? I can't even remember.
Don't remember. Pizza.
Would be nice. Would be nice to him.
If someone lets us know, what we were going to get, we'll give it to Matt. Okay.
We're in this for the love
We
of the
haven't got that
game.
much time, boys, so we can't do what's in our box. I'm very sorry. We
Aw.
gotta move on. Really quickly, we got to jump into last year's points for Guess That Game, which will start again, not next week, the week after. It looked like this. Matt finished last with 5 points.
Actually,
Matt did not finish last.
guest host Ryan McCaffrey finished last with 1 point. Everybody give it up for Ryan
I want to point
McCaffrey.
out
Yeah.
Ryan
Clap for
McCaffrey,
McCaffrey, 100% batting average.
Yeah,
100%
success
batting
rate.
average.
Great job, Ryan McCaffrey. Sorry, then Matt was in second last position, which with 5 points. Then Despawn come in with 22 points.
Surprised I got that high.
Myself finishing second with 23 points, and the one and only Too Fresh Crash himself finishing the year out with 27 points. Congratulations.
Back to back,
Well
baby.
done. Back to back. Guess that game champion. How's it feel?
Crush those games.
You know, a lot of stuff. This podcast. I want to leave. I want to stay. I want to leave. But then I wouldn't guess that game. It's just like, hey,
It's all worth it, right?
worth it. Yeah.
There is a trophy that exists, Crash.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was meant to get that posted to Texas while I was there to then
Whoops.
send to you.
I think the same thing happened last year. As
Just
well.
get it posted direct to New York. It's fine.
We need a PO box. You're just gonna get a PO box away. There is a trophy that exists, so
There
yeah,
is a trophy
crazy.
exists.
Let's quickly go through Fix a Sack before we get out of here. We've got one from Orange Cookie Man who says, also you can email in my Xbox and me podcast@gmail.com or hit us up on the Discord like these people did. Did you try Amazon Luna's game night section of party games over the holiday period? Free with Prime Sub and played in a similar style to Jackbox? No.
No.
No, but my parents did.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Without
Interesting.
me having any input whatsoever, which I think is a slightly interesting wrinkle.
Yeah.
They were like, "Yeah, we've been playing phones through playing games through Prime with our phones and stuff, with their
Interesting.
friends." So it is permeating somewhere to a certain demographic of people.
Just not with actual gamers.
No,
Just gamers'
No.
parents. I'm using you as a gamer very loosely.
wow.
Jackbox
Sorry, one last
might
thing of
be like
2025.
Jackbox
It's
might be the perfect type of game.
The Jackbox
have
They
like
wasn't playing
games.
Jackbox.
Jackbox.
likes.
It wasn't
Jackbox light
Jackbox.
games. So they were
got
playing. So I just looked on
Yeah.
their NAD to give a bit of context, right? So the number one game on here is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Hogwarts Legacy number 2. You've got Angry Birds Party. I don't know what that is. There's a Smurf Village Party game. So I think it's stuff like that.
I think I know what we're
did
playing in
really
the
well.
the first head-to-head.
Oh, Angry Birds Party.
I've actually got a
Suggest
great
GTA.
idea for the
Angry
first
Birds
head-to-head.
Party for GTA
Pummel
6.
Party.
Ooh, that game says like 4
Pummel
hours.
Party
You
is
didn't
so
get to
good.
finish it.
Yeah,
You
but
didn't
we
get
can
to
we can
finish
knock
it.
down the we can knock
Yeah,
down
we'll
the
knock it
We
amount
down,
go to
of
10.
games
We go to
required.
10, don't you? You go to 10
Yeah,
rounds
let's go
and
to
then
10.
sort it done.
10 rounds.
10, no
buff,
AI.
The 4 of us.
So wait, how does this Luna work? Like, can you play all these games
It's
just
just
by having
streaming games, yeah.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Cloud streaming.
Or you
Amazon
don't
Prime
have
wants
to
to them for
own any of
free.
this?
As long as you got
Or
Prime
you don't have to
subscription.
buy any of these?
It's basically
Some
a
of them
replacement
you
for Prime
do,
Gaming.
No,
think so.
I think you
Check.
can buy them,
some
but
stuff are
like,
like free, and some of
but
them
you get
not
monthly
free,
games.
but like part of like the
yeah,
Tetris Effects on here.
yeah, it's basically GeForce now.
Drawing Guess.
or
Flappy
Game Pass.
Golf.
Cloud.
The drawing one is what my parents were playing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Snoop Dogg's Courthouse.
There it is.
Nice.
Game of the year.
Used with phone or controller. Taboo. Was your mum and dad playing Taboo, the party game? It looks very cheeky. Ooh. Were they putting the keys in the bowl? Come on, Matt's mum and dad. Shout out to
God
them.
damn.
No, we didn't
No,
check
none
it
of us did.
out, but Matt's mum and dad were getting up to that stuff. Good for them. Good for them.
Among others.
Let's move on.
That's a clip for this week.
Last question of the week to bring us into 2026 is Eldozo saying, what are some 2026 goals, aspirations, or resolutions for either you individually or as a collective as MXA? Let's start off individually and then we'll go on to a collective. I'll start with Matt. Matt, individually, any goals this year?
Double
I don't
digits on the podcast.
Think so.
Ah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah, that'd be good,
okay.
wouldn't it? That'd be good. That'd be good.
Mm.
No, like lots of like work related stuff and bits and bobs, but like not really.
Oh, okay.
New
Baseball?
car?
You want a new car?
Yeah, I think so.
What kind of car?
Just something that isn't 100,000 miles and about to break down and catch on fire.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Those are valid options.
Are you? I'll ask you a podcast. You get enough slack. I don't want to start asking these questions here. Diesel, next question.
Give Matt more slack.
Got
is
ya.
my
Yeah,
main one.
perfect.
No, personally, like I want to complete more games for like game of the year discussions, because I feel like a lot of my focus is very much on like indie games and things that everyone should play but don't. While I still want to play those games, I want to kind of put more effort into finishing those big AAA titles. Like I've never even touched Ghost of Yote. I haven't finished Death Stranding 2. I haven't finished Outer Worlds 2 either. So like, there's a ton of games I've just not got a chance to finish, and I want to put more effort into doing that. I am making a start already in finishing games that I've not finished like in the last couple of years. We didn't talk about what's in our box, but I'm finally in chapter 3 of Baldur's Gate 3.
ROG helps with that sort of thing.
It does, like it does. It really does. Like I've put in.
Yeah.
My current save is like 45 hours already, and that is a brand new save. Like I started like I will say this year, like this Christmas period.
The other thing I'll say with Baldur's Gate as well, you've played that opening like 4 or 5 times now.
Yeah.
So I've got mine and I've literally blitzed through it.
Yeah.
Like you're like, okay, cool, boom. I know where Lazar is or whatever her name is. I know that this is over here. So you do get to sprint through it a little bit quicker. So
yeah. I know where to go and what the answer should be to get that person on my team. Yeah. I don't just kill them. Crash.
No, I will tell you that is the correct choice every time you play Baldur's Gate.
My bad.
If that vampire lives past the meeting point, you're playing the game wrong. You fucked up. You messed up. Restart. Start from the beginning. You play through. Okay.
Fair enough. On a professional standpoint, I was like talking about work stuff. Like I want to do a lot more in work. I want to do more on camera stuff. I've got a chance to do that a little bit this year. I want to do more of that. I also want to like just go produce more as well. I want to, like, whether that be for MXAM or just in general, I want to do more of that kind of stuff. I enjoy doing that. So yeah, that's kind of like it, and just obviously keep smashing it with edits and editing.
Fair enough. Crash.
I think one of my biggest goals for 2026 is just gonna be a care of my health a little bit more. I started this year like working out a bit more, but I want to like keep it up and be more strict with it. Where this year I've like sort of done it and then I've dipped and then I haven't been super consistent to bring it up to like a consistent level. And then other than that,
Where's
yeah.
mine quickly? I also want to do that. I didn't mention it. Should we do a thing this year where we keep each other accountable?
I mean, that should
I'm
be
with it.
that should just be friendships, mate. Honestly,
Yeah, but we're not friends. We're just
As
doing
a
podcast
whole.
together. Yeah,
these are we're
That's
co-workers.
fucking-
Fix
Yeah,
it.
we're
You're
co-workers.
boss,
You're
man.
just the
You're
boss.
man. You can't
Yeah,
be
boss
our
man.
friend.
Yeah, you can't be friend with a boss. I know.
Yeah.
If you can
I'm just-
prove that you've dropped a BMI index, then you can steal a game off somebody
you
in
get
the
a
fantasy
point.
critic.
I like
you get
that.
a point
I
on
like
this
that.
like
Yeah,
game.
one bonus
Guess that
point.
game.
Yeah. I was going to say, all I have to do
No,
is
I
the
agree
base
with you on the
minimum.
accountability though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down.
It's
Let's
kind
do it.
of to transition into mine. Like, that's kind of what mine is individually, not just for MXM as a whole. I know we're joking about like boss man stuff. I think to be successful, you need people to set the tone, right? And I think that's the hardest part with any creative endeavor where you're not making bundles of money, because it's hard to ask people to do things if you're not making crazy money. I think my thing that I've learned, especially over the last however long I've been doing this now, is we've been a group together now for a little while, and I hope everyone's comfortable enough of like, yes, there will be uncomfortable conversations and complaints and moans and blah 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 blah, but hopefully people always know it comes from a place of wanting to do the best thing possible and to make the best content possible, right? Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's hard, right? Because I want to hold myself more accountable. I want to hold others around me more accountable, but just so we can always keep growing. And that's the one thing I don't want to stop doing is growth, because I feel like that when that stops, we can just get in a Discord call and talk for an hour or 20 minutes or 30 minutes once a week, and that would be fine. But if we want MXAM to be the thing we want it to be, whether it includes all of us all the time or two of us or one of us or whatever, I feel like having somebody who's like trying to push for more, it can only be a good thing.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I'm with you, Crash, in terms of like health. My health has got terrible since doing this job of content creation. I'm going to join Matt every week in standing. So I think that's super important. If we've all got standing desks, I don't know if you've got one, Chris. I think you do.
Yeah. Good.
I think maybe even that alone, if we started all of us
Gotta be standing
to
during
do
the podcast. Yeah, I'm with it.
I don't think it's the worst thing. Like, they say sitting is the silent killer. So whether it's just a little bit of that, and some people can't stand for long periods of time, maybe you sit down halfway through, who cares? But just a little bit of a start, I don't think it's the worst idea. But yeah, health's a big thing. I posted on my Instagram yesterday a picture of my walking treadmill and like my TV, which was just like, started walking, fuck this shit. And it's the most response I've got on a story in ages, just like people laughing and being like, all right, keep us up to date with the journey. So yeah, definitely want to do that. Video game wise though, yeah, I'm with you, Despawn. Finishing games, man. It's the hardest part of our job. Because we have to play so much.
There's so many games.
But I agree with you in terms of like the ROG, and we all own it other than Crash. Which is wild, because when it got announced, and all of us wanted it but never thought we would get it, and now we've all got one, other than Crush, which his brother has one probably somewhere under his pillow or something. No. So
I think my brother would rather. I don't think my brothers would get an ROG. I think he'd get a Steam or ROG.
Well, tell him not to do that. Don't do that. You can buy my one. Let me know. Actually, Crush, Haley beat me up. But yeah, no, I think beating more games is super important. I want to create more content. I mean, the number one thing that I do is I overthink everything. So stop overthinking is especially a big one for me. Like, think of an idea, make the idea, see what the audience say. If they like it, do more of that idea. If they don't, move on to the next idea. And like, if something fails, that's okay. Just move on to the next thing as quickly as possible. So yeah, that's the idea with that. MXAM specifically, for me, I can't talk for everybody else, but to deliver on the things that we have promised. That is the only thing that I care about at this moment in time.
Yeah.
This community has always gone above and beyond. The 24-hour stream showed that, which almost killed Matt. Matt's barely just recovered now. I think he only just looks normal now after it.
This is
Matt, is that the
Matt.
hardest thing you did in 2026? 2025?
Top 3 for sure.
It's got to be up there,
Yeah?
right?
Yeah.
Interesting,
GDC was
yeah.
like a real struggle for me this year.
Yeah.
Last year. I
Oh,
should say.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
That
can-
was
I
definitely
can
number one.
imagine. I can imagine. And what's number 2? Can you sound the podcast or not?
I don't know if I've necessarily got it. That's why I said top 3. Probably maybe the
Okay.
24-hour thing is 2. I'd have to think about it.
Yeah, that's
Me
24
and
hours.
Crash pissed it.
Yeah.
Me and Crash
I was
pissed it. We
surprised
did a
how
great
well I
job.
actually handled it. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
I agree. I agree.
Sometimes maybe it
Basically, I
helps
can't give you. You was go on.
to like look across the way and see the person doing worse than you, and then you kind of stay in that sort of like middle area. You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
100.
you're like, well, at least I ain't as bad as Matt right now. He
Yeah,
fell
yeah.
asleep
It's
mid game. Like, what the hell's going on?
100%. No, Matt. The best part is you playing Fortnite because you're just like, fuck you guys. I'm playing
I forgot about that.
That's so funny.
That's
I started watching Matt play, and Matt was doing good. It was
Yeah.
surprising how good Matt was doing while he was that tired.
Went in a Zen
But
state.
yeah, no. It was it was good. But no, yeah, as a MXM, just want to keep going. I want to do this second podcast. I definitely do want to do it. Fitting it in and figuring out how to do it and all that stuff will come. Hopefully as early as possible in January, but again, I've just got back in the country realistically. And stuff. But yeah, we'll figure it out, man. More guests. More guests.
Yes.
More guests. More guests. More guests. More guests. Please, more guests. That is something. A female co-host, if you're somebody who is a female and would like to be on a podcast weekly, I would love a female perspective on here. I think it would be super, 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 super good, and would give us different perspectives on conversations that we have. Again, I think we're pretty covered in terms of like certain conversations, but the female perspective isn't one that we have, unfortunately. So I would love that on the podcast just to get rid of this sausage party. But yeah, those are my things. Anything else as a collective? Despawn?
Streams.
Streams.
Doing more
Streams?
streams as a collective. Group streams, solo streams. Yeah, I'm boss
Chris,
man.
starting this week, right? Starting this week.
Not this week. Starting
got-
next
you
week.
got
It's starting,
tomorrow.
it's starting
Next
this
week,
year.
starting
It's
next
starting this year, yeah.
You got to tomorrow, man. You got
This
tomorrow.
year, I got
Tomorrow's your
until
opportunity.
December 29th to start. You know, like we got some time. No, I do want to start next week. Doing streams, group streams, solo streams, all sorts of stuff. I think there's stuff that we have to talk about as well for all.
Yeah, we need to put something in place for that. Yeah.
I'm down. 100%. I think, you know what I think it is? I think it's just planning ahead. I think is an important thing. Because I
Yeah.
think as soon as you put the thumbnail up on YouTube to be like, yo, we're doing the stream, that instantly makes you go, fuck, I have to do the stream.
Yeah. I think so.
It's also
Just in general, just to jump in quickly, I think like as a rule of thumb, I want to be less reactive this year and more proactive. Like you say, I want to plan ahead. I want us to make sure that we've got things in the calendar. I want us to use the calendar. That'd be nice. And yeah, just plan of like what we want to do, when we want to do it, and kind of like instead of
Yeah.
just be like this week, I guess I'll stream. Like I want us to actually have a
I-
date in mind and things and like games that we know we want to cover.
I think the hardest part about streaming is always
Chat.
the pre-setting everything up specifically of YouTube. Of
Sorry, me and Fix
you
just
need the
fucking around there.
thumbnail, you need all the stuff. The way YouTube works is just makes it a hassle, in an annoying way. To like, I want to go live. I don't want to have to think about the thumbnail. And now
You
it's
haven't got to
easier
go
with
live
the
on
way it's
YouTube.
set up now. What?
You haven't got, you got the vertical plug in now, right?
Yeah, now, yeah. So it's not that much of an issue. It was an issue before of like you have to go,
Right.
you have to set it up, you have to
Yep.
whole thing.
It's a lot easier nowadays,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Me and Matt are just like, Psh, I love you lot. It's not fucking happening. You get me when you get me,
No,
and you
no,
don't
no.
when you don't.
Mhm.
Simple as. And that's how we love you, Matt. Just so you know, that's how we
Is it?
love you.
Oh, okay.
We do. The number one thing I want to do is start a D&D podcast.
Well, this is what
Just wanna
I
make
was
that-
gonna say. I want to
just
play
wanna-
more D&D inside of
So-
MXAM and outside. But yeah,
I mean, I'm down for both.
well,
look,
yeah,
bro.
for sure. But
Look like to buy Haley at the fucking.
You got
comic book
dice.
shop.
Where are my dice? Where are my dice? Oh,
So
please
no,
find my
no,
dice.
she got more dice. She already had dice that I
Nice.
bought her from bloody the boot sale.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I've got 2
Yeah,
sets. Mine have got
hopefully I
little...
get her.
Yeah. Go on.
Hopefully I get her VTuber set up as soon as possible because there's a bunch of free ones and stuff. And then because she wants to do D&D as well, so she can be on the D&D podcast as a VTuber. And then boom, that's her sorted in that regard. But yeah, no, D&D podcast. I would love to do one. It's one that it's definitely something that's probably my biggest goal for 2026. Yeah, working and figuring it all out is the hardest part, obviously. But yeah, it's yes. Please. I had so much fun doing the one shot. So much fun. And I'd love to do more one shots, but I'd also love a continuous campaign. I'd love just because to me it's like if you can sit down and start at like 7 hour time, 7. Even if you can go like 4, if you can do like 4 hours, do like 11, and then you can cut it up into 4 episodes, and then that's you done. I think it's doable. Nah, does it always work out like that? No, but I do think it's doable. So, yeah, I'm glad we all want to though.
Oh, for sure.
I'd love to bring more people in as well. But
yeah, for sure.
I'm glad that we all want to.
For sure.
I'd love the 4 of us in a campaign with another DM. I think that's all we really need. Because then you've got Matt who knows how to play. The rest of these one you know how to play as well, but like,
you
and
will
like
do
me
now.
and Cresher are still learn. Yeah, no, of course. I think I can't lie. I've been watching. I haven't watched a little lately, but watching Critical Role just opens your mind up to so much. Of like, oh, okay, yeah, build that. The way you can actually role play, and it's like, oh yeah, they haven't rolled the dice for an hour.
Yeah.
And,
that's what I mean. Where like when I say you guys know how to play, you really do, because nobody knows. You know, if I start up a new campaign now and I'm a mage, I don't know what fucking spells I'm allowed for this class or where I'm from here.
No,
But you figure all that out as you go.
Yeah.
The way what I mean is because when I've been editing the Resi thing, when I say like you guys know how to play, Crash has some moments in that where like I'm like, Crash, you could fucking kill it in like GTA RP or something. Like,
yeah, I've told him that.
He knows. He knows. He knows.
It's so good. Like, we'll have to talk about it another time. But
yeah.
Well,
no,
when we do our post-show podcast for Resi,
Resi D&D,
we could after it's all done.
Yeah.
I really want to commit to get it out before Resi 9 comes out.
Oh yeah.
Good.
So
That's good.
yeah, middle
That'd
of
be good
Feb.
to lead into, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm slightly concerned they might do something in Resi 9 that might ruin my story. Our story.
Yeah, get out soon. Get out soon. Get out soon. Get out soon.
Yeah. So yeah, cool. All right, let's plug and get ourselves out of here. Crash, any reviews?
Man, if there's no reviews for the new year, I'm gonna be. Do you guys have any reviews?
It's like, what were you doing Christmas, New Year, Thanksgiving? You weren't spending it with your nan. You weren't kicking her down the stairs. You weren't stealing her phone. You weren't reviewing the podcast. Shame on you.
I'm done asking for podcast reviews.
So
on the
we
topic,
got
there's
none.
no podcast review. There hasn't been since October.
Nope.
Same.
Y'all want to review the podcast? Review the podcast. If content starts dipping and we start disappearing and phasing out, like we got Thanos snapped, it's because you guys didn't leave any podcast reviews.
You hear that? You hear that sound in his voice? That's disappointment, guys. You've disappointed Crash.
I couldn't even review it in another country for him. I tried.
He tried.
Unbelievable.
Matt, anything to plug?
Nah.
Cool.
Good talk. D-Spot, anything to plug?
Twitch and YouTube, because we're definitely going to start doing streams in the new year. It is now the new year. We will start doing streams. It will happen. At least one streamer this year will happen.
Yeah, I might stream tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe even our Game of the Year conversation next week.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely happening. Next week, do not forget, next week we will be streaming our live Game of the Year conversation. We'll figure out a date. It'll be posted on the YouTube. It'll be posted on the Discord. You'll be able to find it everywhere. Thank you all for listening to MXAM for as long as you have, especially my Xbox and me. This podcast obviously began for a really, 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 really long time now, and it's never lost on me just how crazy it is that people listen. So thank you for listening. Until next time, we will love you, leave you, see you all later. Good. Boy.